on the dial. Yours truly, your boy DJ Booty in the building, along my co-host right here. That's right. Co-host is
Amateur
what?
Chef Street.
Head nod. You know how I go. This is Don't Say Nothing Stupid podcast. That's right. It's the initials
Right.
DSNS podcast. And what we got, this is a positive pipeline. That's exactly what it is, a positive pipeline. And we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff back we did back in the day. We're gonna go back down memory lane. That's right. Yeah. About the old days, old ways, how we had so much fun. I mean, I'm talking about I want you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, and to tell a friend. I'm telling you, we're gonna go all the way down. If you got some good stuff that you want to talk about that we did all the way back in the days, please make a comment so we can feed off of all positivity. Okay, all
We
positivity.
need our
We
participation.
need all participation. So we're gonna have some really, really great fun with this, man, because you know you guys have a lot of great things that you did way back in the day, especially your childhood, all the way up until now. You know what I'm talking about? And we're just gonna need y'all participation in there. You make them comments in here. And before we do this, we want you guys to come out on tomorrow. On tomorrow, each and every last one of you guys is very, very important. You know, we clown around and we cut a food a little bit, but we do go vote. So
gonna vote.
we go vote. We need each and every last one of you guys to go out there and vote. Please vote, especially the middle age group. You know what I mean? Like our age group, really.
Right.
We got a real low participation in the vote. Most people that really vote is the elder. You know what I mean? The young folks that's out there, you 18 and up, and you're registered to vote. Please, please, please go out there and vote.
Yeah,
We
'cause
don't.
we do a lot of complaining.
That's right.
But
We
you gotta vote.
You got to vote. We don't deal with a lot of politics, you know what I mean? But we will put a stamp on this right here about going out and vote because you need to go vote.
You
I'm
gotta
telling
go
you,
vote.
that's right. If you want to be heard loud, go vote. If you want to be heard softly, silently, don't vote then. But if you want to be heard loud, please go vote. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. Now, if you uh, right here in Macon County and you go out and vote, I'm telling you, it speaks volumes. So we need to go out this year. We had a low percentage last year. Last vote, we are very low. Let's bring it up a little bit, y'all. Let's bring it up. Let's go to 80%, 90%. Let's have the biggest voting percentage in the state of Alabama because we can do it because we can talk to each other and
Right.
encourage one another to go out and vote. Please, please, please go out and vote. Please go out and vote.
Please.
Please, 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 do the James Brown. Please go out and vote. Take your soul to the poll and go out and vote.
Yeah, Booty told me he had a little song. He was trying to hit the little freestyle. Go hit a little part of the freestyle for him
Oh,
one
talking
time.
about when I be saying on the radio, it said go vote. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on.
I didn't know I was coming like that.
Okay, let
I
me
messed
start
him
out.
up. I
Go
messed him
vote.
up.
Go vote. Take your soul to the poll and go vote. Tell your mama and your daddy go vote. Tell your You gotta go vote, man. Go vote, man.
Yeah, man.
All right,
I
man.
see they joining in.
They
What's
joining.
up, Joy? Joy Marsh, I ain't seen you in a minute,
March in the
girl.
building.
What's up?
What's up? Man, we want to, man, let's start this thing off, Willie, man, on back in the day.
Yes,
Let's go all the way back, when we was little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go back when we was little. Let's see here. Let's go to a story as a little child.
Mhm.
How a lot of times that we didn't have a lot of different types of toys, gadgets, and stuff like that. And some of the basic stuff that we took and we made the best of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You had people that well, us as well. We went out and we got things that we gathered up and made toys out of, such as a lot of people said, man, we used to kick a can, and I believe that because the elder folks used to do that. They used to get a bike rim and put a stick on it and run down the road with it. You know what I mean? But they had the time of their lives. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
those are some of the fun things you like to go back to as a kid, as a youth. And you're just like, man, how good a lot of children got it right now compared to what we had it way back then. And if back then, for Christmas, most of the time, the boys get a truck and the girls get a doll,
Barbie dollars.
Barbie doll. You know what I mean? You don't see that a lot anymore. You don't see little girls carrying dolls, and you don't see kids too much playing with trucks.
They want a phone.
They want a phone. They want that phone, man. They want that tablet. You know,
Yeah.
it's the age of the thumb children. You know what I mean? But
I think for me, man, my biggest toy, man, I had a bucket, a pan,
man,
and I don't know if I was using sticks or tools, but that was my drum.
your drum. That's right.
I was infatuated
Yeah,
with the drum. I
yeah,
mean, even I remember going to church, man, and I don't even know. Do they give programs at churches still?
yeah. They
They
do.
used to
Yeah.
get a. My mama used to get the program and roll them up in drumstick,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and boy, I would go to work.
No.
Shoot, what a choir get up there. You couldn't tell me I wasn't Yayo the drummer back then. I was getting down. So
it,
I
it,
think that was one of my childhood toys that I guess it wasn't nothing that was bought
oh,
because I ended up getting a drum set.
you're right.
But until my mom and them got me that drum set, I used that pan and might have been some sticks, man. I don't know if it was tools or whatnot.
But
What you got on your agenda?
man, now I could piggyback off that. You talking about beating drums, man. Man, we had a whole band. We had a band. We go right there behind it. That when Washington Produce used to be right up there on Water Street. Washington Produce, right there where the mini market right now. Washington
Okay,
Produce,
okay,
man.
okay.
We used to get those boxes because right there
Mhm.
from Water Street, the band was playing at the band college right there, and you can hear the band.
Right,
You
right,
hear the
right,
band.
right,
We
right.
played
Yeah.
all the caters. Didn't know how to read the music and nothing like that.
But you knew the cadence.
Oh yeah, man. We
So
had
you
new
was a Nick Cannon back in the day
Man,
on
it was
drum.
man. We had the majorettes. We had the majorettes. We had the drums. We didn't really have no horns, nothing like that. But everybody had drums. You know what I mean? Because they had
Everybody
sticks.
drum.
They
Some
had
did.
sticks. That's right. And we would march straight down Water Street, man. You know what I mean? All the way to the tower, man. We had our own band, but it was back. That was fun back then. You know what I'm talking about?
Outside, man. We was
Outside. We was
outside. But boy,
outside,
I'm talking
man.
about outside.
That's outside.
Yeah. So
It's just so much stuff that I can just touch on. But when you was talking about the drum, but that's just one of the things that we did when it came down to the sticks on you, man. That bucket. But most of the time, guess what? We had it was a lot of red wagons in our community.
Mhm.
Most boys got a lot of red wagon because you can do so much with a red wagon, man. You can go pick plums in it. You can pull your brother, your sister. You know what I mean? You can take groceries from town. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can do everything. You put all your toys in it and go out to the sandbox and play. With your red wagon. It was
Mhm.
so much you can do with that red wagon, man. Everything,
I
But
don't know if I had a way. I'm sure I did.
yeah,
I'm sure I did.
yeah.
I remember I had a bike, right?
Hmm.
And I think my mama, I may have graduated to a bigger bike,
Okay.
and I gave the bike that I had to Frank Walker.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I said, Frank, the brakes don't work on this bike,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
You already know
No.
what happened.
You got on anyway.
That's why. Yeah, I remember when Frank was little, he used to have a little knot in the back. I contributed that bike being the reason.
Right.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man.
Yeah, Frank was out. And see, me and Frank grew up together.
Right.
So, me and him year apart.
Yeah.
So those, of course, having a bike back then was the thing.
Oh
I
man,
remember.
man. Bike. You talking about bike, man. It was a crew of bikes. We used to ride. We used to do the whole entire we do a loop and we have a
Mhm.
big boy always leading the way because they know all the trails and they know all the roadways and get you back. But a lot of times, as young boys, you're on the 20 inch, you're gonna perish. On the 20 inch, they got one gear.
Right, yeah.
Oh, them boys, them
Yeah.
tips, they gonna leave
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And then
yeah.
a lot of times they went in the area where dogs was at. Because everybody had a dog somewhere in their yard. Somewhere, man.
Neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Somebody had that house.
At that house, man. And if you come over here, and I guarantee somebody down here, the Green Fog High Road, know what I'm talking about. Down at the bottom, I forgot the name. Is it Alexander Street? It was a German Shepherd down there, and they call him the turnaround dog. The turnaround dog. He'll run after you and turn around. He'll run after you and turn around. That's when we used to go to the mini mall, the other mini mall, the old mini mall that the Walker man used to own. The what's his name? Big what's his
The
name?
mini mart that was by
Right here, right here,
McDonald's?
right here. No, the one right here.
Oh, Conoco?
Right.
It used to be Conoco?
Yeah. It was the mini mall. It was
I ain't
another
never
mini mall,
known
the
it.
old mini mall.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're a little bit
yeah.
older
You know,
than me.
Willie, a Byron cousin, Willie, Willie
Willie
Jones.
Jones.
Willie Jones people own it.
Okay.
Yeah, Willie Jones people own it. Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's a mini mart right there. It was a mini mart right there. Boy, we can go way
Oh,
back
yeah,
in the
man.
day.
It's so many stores and
Yeah.
businesses, man. I was telling Coach Patrick yesterday when we was talking about him coming back on part 2.
Hmm.
I was telling him I remember going to Daniels
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
down
yeah.
there by Alabama's Change Bank.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so it's just so many businesses, man. Everybody, go talk about the Dairy Bar. Going to the Dairy Bar,
Uh-huh.
you got the jail behind it.
Yep.
People hollering, "Hey,
Yeah. Those
hey,
some
man,
cigarettes. Yeah, man.
So it's so much history and so many just so many old things we could talk about
Right.
back in the day. On my experience with dogs, man, he rest in peace. I don't know if you remember Mr. Hicks. He
Yeah.
flew airplanes.
Tuskegee Airmen.
He wasn't no Tuskegee Airman, but he was a pilot. He stayed, but he had some dogs,
Okay.
and his dogs was right before. If you on Kemba Drive, you know anything about Kemba Drive. His house is
It's a
right
curve.
before it get ready. Nah, it's right before you get ready to go down that hill.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're going down the hill, you're kind of okay.
Yeah.
But if you're coming up and they start chasing, you're already tired from coming up the
Yeah.
hill.
Yeah.
He had a little white dog, I think. That was
Yeah.
the mean one.
Oh, the mean one.
But that was my little, dog. I remember Corbin Johnson, man. Me, him, and Frank. Corbin stayed. Is that Columbus? What is that? Columbus Road, past East End. If you go past the
Yeah.
Yellowstone,
Yeah. Columbus. Old Columbus
Old
Road.
Columbus Road. Yeah,
Old Columbus
Corbin
Road.
stayed up in that area, man. I remember one day we was outside, man, and them boys athletes. I was in the band,
Right. Right. Right.
but some rock riders got between us. I mean, got out there. And when I tell you, this is the bush.
Yeah.
This is me, Corbin, Frank. We running. Them jokers say I ran clean through the bush. They went around the bush. Man, I was not getting bit by them Rottweilers, man.
Man.
So everybody got that little dog story.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
My cook just had one. Right now to this day. He was
Wow.
walking from our road.
Right.
And said, "Man, why y'all ain't tell me about them big dogs?" But he said they must have the electric fence or something.
Yeah.
Because it stopped once it got. But it was on him.
Yeah.
It was on him.
We messed around and found out the trick into really kind of cease the dog from really running behind you after you.
What's the trick?
Oh man, we watched them big boys, cut out the aggressiveness of a dog.
Mhm.
You bend down, act like you picking up something, and they'll slow down their momentum. They'll slow down the momentum. They won't be charging like they were like, yeah. And you bend down, you stop, and you bend down, act like you picking up something. They halt. Some of them leave. Some of them take off running.
I'm gonna be too scared.
Yeah,
to
man.
go down.
Yeah, man. We used to do that, man. When we
man.
found out how to do that, man, it was like, man, that dog got to be really, really bad to run right up on you. You know what I mean? If you act like you bending down and picking up a stick or a rock.
Somebody said it was a little blue corner store. And y'all, with this podcast, man, really, we just getting up here freestyling.
We freestyling today, y'all.
But we need your help. So send the comments. I guess they were talking about the store that you was talking about. It was a little blue corner store. Was
Right
that-
here.
Yeah.
Right here, the mini
so
mart.
Y'all a little older than me, so
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Y'all showing y'all true age.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, there's one behind us too. On this other side over here, that was Paris Store. Right at the corner of Howell Road. It was
See,
Paris
I
Store.
remember it being Elmico. Wasn't it the Elmico gas station on the end?
Yeah, Jackson. It was
It
Jackson.
was the Elmico, wasn't it? Was
Jackson.
it the Elmico gas station or something? Right here on the end, on High Road. There used to be a gas station right there, right?
I don't think I know it was Jackson. It was
might not
Elroy.
have been
It was
Elmico.
Elroy, and then it was before him. It was Jackson. It was Jackson. Mechanic shop. Right there across. It was Jackson. Yeah, that's
I
on.
know it was a gas station. I don't know. I thought it was. Ain't it such thing as Elmico gas station?
Yeah, but Amoco went right there.
It was?
Amoco. I forgot what Amoco was at. I remember Amoco.
I'm thinking that was Elmico one time, man.
I think Amoco could have been right here in front of us, right there with the mini mart.
Conoco?
Yeah, well, Conoco, Amoco. I don't remember no gas station, no full-fledged gas station right there.
Man, it was
Again,
one.
one right there.
It was one.
Well, somebody let us know something, man. We
Yeah,
can't
what
remember.
was it a gas station?
Right there at the corner of High Road. Because I know Perry Stowe's right there. Then after Perry Stowe, it was Jones Business. And then with the karate place, and then with the fitness place.
I remember being a fitness place.
Right.
But I'm talking about it was on this
Other side.
It was more where Dollar General is.
Right, exactly.
It was right. That gas station was right there.
Yeah, I don't think I knew it was
They had
Elroy before.
gas?
It was Elroy before that, and then you had the Jackson, Mr. Jackson. Them they had a mechanic shop right there
Okay.
before Elroy. But I don't remember even no full-fledged Conoco.
Somebody let me know, man.
Let us know.
Let us
Clay
know.
Jack, my man right here say What that monster? It was Amico.
Yeah, I said Emco. I said that. What I said, Emco. It was an Emco.
Man,
I
but
remember
you
that.
know what I'm thinking about when you say Amico. I'm thinking one of a new technology
No,
gas
a
station.
gas
Amico.
station. It was an
Okay, but
Emco.
I don't think I knew it was Jackson. Only thing I knew was Jackson.
It was an Emco right
Yeah.
there, man.
Okay, I
What?
got you.
What? Tell me, what used to be right here, Buddha? What y'all used to do right here?
Oh man, there used to be plenty of places. It used to be houses. No, there was the house stood next
Next
door.
door.
Now there used to be Motley's.
Okay.
Motley's was here.
Mm-hmm.
In the back they had a trailer back there. It was called oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, man. But all the old folks used to go there. It's like a blue spot. It was right before. It was right behind this.
Right
Ah,
behind it.
it's right behind it. You caught me off guard with this. I can't remember. I can't remember right off the top of it. But the house stood right next door. Motley was right here. You know, GNS is right there.
I
But
remember.
right behind it was another club. It was like a trailer that was right behind it. I can't remember the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I remember it. I remember it. They talking about Amico. They said Clay Jackson owned it. Okay. What is it?
Dad
Monster
say
Luther King. What's up?
Dad say it was also a gas station, not Conoco though. Nah, it was Emco. It was Emco. It was a gas station before
Okay.
Arrow. Yeah, it was Emco.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
remember it being
Yeah. Yeah.
Emco. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man. But we need y'all help, y'all. We need y'all help. What's going on with y'all? What y'all remember something really, really great was
Yeah.
going on in Macon County, man. Some good stuff. Yeah,
That's
some fun events. Now hold on. Let's go here now. Let's go to May Day. Anybody know anything about May Day?
Mayday.
You remember May Day? So what that way for your time too, May Day. Like the end of the school year, doing that when they do the maypole and all that, we had a day it's called May Day.
Only
You know?
Mayday I remember is in Hurstboro.
Yeah, May Day. We
Man,
did
I
in
don't
school.
remember.
I was in school. It was in our school.
School.
Yeah, we did May Day in school. But whatever it was, it was a day that we just had a big free day, man. And all we did was just play. You had teams that was in different dancing routines and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Where every class do their performance and all the parents come to the school. And man, it was just a big festival. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody said Mayday used to be so fun.
Man, yeah, man. May Day was, I'm telling you, when you talking about May Day, when you said May Day, you already know.
Now I can speak on this one.
Which one?
Terry Lenard said players ball.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I remember the first players ball, man. I think I might have been in 10th grade,
Yeah.
9th, 10th grade. Matter of fact, I went with, did you say Monster King was on your
Yeah, Monster King on here.
Yeah, me, Ant, and Andre Billups.
Okay.
That's the first players ball. I think that's when is that when Pop dropped that All Eyes on Me? Was that the first one?
That was in what 90? What was that? 90 what?
90. I think that was the first one. Cause the first one was behind Russo Menifee.
Right, that was the first one.
Yeah,
They did. Matter of
that
fact, I think they did two behind there.
Yeah,
Then they did one down all the way down there toward Chi Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had went to just about every last one of them. That
No,
players,
we went to every last one.
man,
Player
players,
ball, man. They talk about freak nigga and all that, man.
players ball right here. When you talking about right here, Macon County, man.
But the beginning of player ball, because towards the end
Yeah.
it started
Yeah.
trickling down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that players ball was
That
something
players ball was
serious.
something serious, man. You talking about the city, man. It brought on a lot of people, a lot of different people right here to Macon County, man. We had fun. We had a lot of fun, man.
Somebody said Mayday at Washington
Public,
Public
yep.
School. I remember Good Old Days. I
Yeah,
don't remember
Washington-
Mayday,
yeah,
but I went
Mayday.
to Tuskegee Public. So
See, Tuskegee Public had it too. All the
man.
schools in Macon County, Mayday, everybody did it. And everybody tried to go to each other Mayday, but you couldn't. You know what I mean? You couldn't. You know?
I remember Tuskegee Public. I was in a talent show.
Uh-oh.
Now, let me talk to him. Let me see if I can find this song that I danced to.
You're a talent show. Now you know talent show. Now that's my thing now, Willie, man. Talent show, that's my thing.
My sister.
Man, that's my
sister
thing.
taught
Talent
me,
show.
my sister taught me a dance routine to this
Uh-oh.
song. Let me see if y'all know something about this song right here.
Now if you play the song, you got to do the dance with it.
I remember the dance.
Hey,
Let me
what
see.
y'all think, y'all? If he play the song, don't he got to do the dance?
What's the name of that group, man? What's the name of the group? I can't even.
How the song go?
I want to surprise them because they.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to help
When
you
I
out.
play it, when I play it, they go.
He said, ooh, yeah, that's it.
This it. Let me see.
Can they be able to hear it though?
Nah, that ain't it. Yeah, that's it. You remember that?
Boys and Clan. Yeah.
Y'all remember this song? Poison Ivy. But
Oh
this
yeah.
ain't it. This ain't the song. This
Nah, that
ain't the
can't be
version
it.
though.
Nah, that's a different version
Yeah,
right
this is
there.
a different version. But that's the song
See,
I did it on. Who was that?
that Poison Ivy. That's who
But who? That was the name of the song.
song. You want to get Fresh Crew? It was because that's when uh Castilla always used to go off on all the time.
Let me
That
see.
Poison Ivy and that
Poison Ivy.
he did. He always did the instrumental version. Don't know because he made his own little version of it. Castilla used to jam off that boy.
Let me see.
Oh, Castilla. Yeah, buddy.
I can't remember who we say sung it.
I thought to get. I don't know. Somebody gonna let who
Sung
played
that Poison Ivy.
who sung that Poison Ivy song, y'all? Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy. I can't remember, man.
Ain't he? Song so old, I ain't even got it on YouTube.
Man,
Ain't that something?
man, and you did that. You did
YouTube
that
has
live or
everything.
something? Did you do it live, or you dancing off of it?
I danced off it. I had a whole dance routine.
And you was
Now,
by yourself,
I remember I started off
right?
my back turned and I was doing something like hey boy, my sister had me right, man. She had me right. Is the name of the group Poison Ivy?
That's what I'm thinking, man. Young and the Restless. That's them. That's them right there. Young and the Restless. That's them.
But this
That's the name of the group. Young and the Restless.
that was the name of the group.
Yeah, name of the group. Young and the Restless. I remember now. Young and the Restless.
Let's see.
You know, they trying to put everything on there.
Man, they want to say all kind of. We need some. Don't say nothing stupid. Let's see.
No, but
No,
that's
ain't
the
it.
remix. But they sing it though.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they-
But y'all know what I was talking about. But yeah, man. So you was in the talent show, Boot?
Yeah, man.
Tell me a little bit about. Now, Boot, let me
which
tell
one?
you. I remember you used to be. I remember Booty used to have the yarn rings and all this. Booty was a fly little something, boy.
That back.
Had the little African medallions.
That's
Y'all
when all that
remember
was
the
out.
African
Yeah,
medallions?
buddy.
Man. So
Yeah.
what you had going on, Booty?
Well, we did back in the day. It was a lot of rapping going on. Either you could rap, or you could dance, or you can sing. It was one of those. Poetry came a little later on, but you know, just about every Friday, man, or at least once a month, they was having talent show throughout the city, man. All the schools had a talent show. Washington Public had a talent show. Lewis Adams had a talent show. Tuskegee Public had a talent show, and the high school had the big talent show.
Right.
And if you win the talent show in the high school, you can go to the yard and come out for the Greeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had so many organizations, man. Like you a young kid and you in Tuskegee Public or Lewis Adams or Washington Public, you was in the little on stage talent show where you sing, dance, or whatever.
Right.
And back when I was coming up, we was doing a lot of rapping. With no singing. We were rapping and dancing, you know what I'm talking about? Because that's when breaking was out. That when hip hop really just first hit the scene, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, we would listen to all the soft rock, like Duran and the Police and hey, them guys my age know about all that right there. You know what I mean? The Police and but before Run DMC and all that, we listened to that.
DMC.
Run DMC, Curtis Blow, LL Cool J,
NWA.
yeah, when Houdini, all them guys. We was rapping and dancing and break dancing. See, break dance was real big then. We carry around cardboards, man. For real, man. We carry around cardboard. Hey,
What you had the cardboard for, Buddha?
that's when you break dancing, when you spin on your back, because you don't want to spin on the ground. You had the cardboards.
He said groups win and go to the gum.
Some went out. Yeah, we had cardboard, man. You see a whole bunch of guys just surrounded. You know what I mean? They're
Hey,
dancing.
Pimp said cardboard and boom boxes. Pimp, I don't know what they had going on.
We did, man. Boombox, yeah, man. If you put that boombox down, man, and get that cardboard, man, you got your turn. You spin and you do your thing. You walk on your head. You spin on your back.
Right.
You do the windmill. Now you did the windmill. Man. You athletic. Oh yeah, man. You a goat. You do the windmill.
What were you doing, Booty?
I did a little some everything. I did a little rap. You know, I did a little rapping. Huh?
How are you breakdancing? Demonstrate.
Man, you know, if I call it out, I gotta do it, G. You know? Hey, I gotta do it. I ain't gonna say nothing else. If I can't do it, don't say it, Buddha Rush. Don't say it.
Tony Morris said, I just wanted a starter jacket and a snapback.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I remember I had a
yeah.
starter jacket.
Starter jacket, snapback,
The bomb.
bombers. Yeah, man.
Bombers. I had that Charlotte bomber, man. I remember. Well, let me let you finish your story. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going on to a whole nother.
What I left off at about the dancing, the talent show. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Larry Brown. It was me, Larry Brown, um, Anthony Coleman, and Sean Patterson.
I remember Sean
Sean
Patterson.
Patterson. We was in a group called B Boys, and everywhere
B-boy.
we went, we locked it down. I'm talking about every talent show we was in, we locked it down back in the day. And we supposed to be the first rap group.
Two said 8D batteries, two big batteries for the boom. Go ahead. I just be calling it out.
Hey, hey, we supposed to be the first rap group to go to make it in Macon County.
Say what now?
We supposed to be the first rap group to make it from Macon County.
You, Sean Patterson,
Me, Sean Patterson,
Larry Brown.
Larry Brown, and Anthony Cole. Us four, we called B Boys back then.
and y'all were rapping.
We was rapping. All of us rap. And guess what? The Ron LaPrade and a guy named Rick, Slick Rick, they was our managers.
Mhm.
And what we did, we went around to school, and we was saying, just say no to drugs.
Right.
And they was promoting that. So they was taking us on tour just say no to drugs to all different schools. When they have assemblies,
Mhm.
we talked that when we talked first built their school. They was the biggest school in the state of Alabama at that time. But they had a McDonald's in there. That was way back in the 80s. We Tonka. No, we Tonka. I'm sorry. You follow.
Had a McDonald's in the school.
In the school. This back in the 80s. It was in the 80s now. They had the biggest school in the state of Alabama back then. There was Eufaula High. We went there, man. We shut it down. All the white people just running behind us, stuff like that. Yeah, man, we shut it down. Let me see.
Do you remember any of the rap?
Hold on. If I say it, I got to do it, don't I?
Ding 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 ding.
It was called Just Say No to Drugs.
Okay.
Just say no. Say no because I told you so. Because taking drugs is the wrong way to go. We don't mess with the dope. That's Mary Jane, and you know we don't mess with the white cocaine because we keeping it live right in your cell, and I don't let it mess up the pretty brain cell. You know, something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all talking about, man, listen, man, this was 40 years ago, man. Y'all don't.
Bars, Bill.
Bars, baby,
Bill.
bars.
Yeah, bars.
It was clean, man. We were trying to. They would promote that positive, clean music back then.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah,
right.
man. He bought us food, man. We went everywhere. We was all the way Wetumpka, Eufaula, Prattville. We was everywhere. Just going to high schools, telling kids to say no to drugs because at that time the epidemic, man, it was real bad.
Right,
It was really, really bad then.
right.
Yeah. We supposed to be the first one to make it, man. Because we went to. That's when we went to the studio right down to the studio, the Commodore studio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was my first time going in there dealing with them. Yeah.
Okay.
Big shouts out to Ron LaPrade for doing that though. Big shouts out to
I
him.
just
That was
would have loved to see you being a rapper.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
would have been interesting.
Because I can rap and dance. You know what I'm talking about? I was an entertainer.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? And Larry was may rest in peace. He was the same way he can rap, but he was like one of the coldest rappers, man. You ever wanted, you know what I mean? He was one of the coldest. I'm talking about,
Who
just
that?
Larry Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was one of the coldest, man. When you come down to rapping, man, he was one of the coldest, man, especially in this city. You know what I mean?
You know what,
Back
man?
then.
Somebody asked me yesterday. I had William Hollis. Well, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was Saturday. He asked me who I felt was the coldest Alabama rapper.
Talking about now and
I mean, just
back then, period.
Just period.
Okay,
I couldn't answer.
you could.
I mean,
Yeah.
because
You got too many.
yeah, everybody gonna normally say Dobie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them.
And it's a lot of talent in Tuskegee.
Man, it's
I
a whole
remember
bunch.
when you was finna do the panel.
Yeah. We can still do it. I mean, we get a chance, and you young guys, but it got to be clean, man. We really ain't trying to promote a lot of that dirty music, man. If it's clean, man, we trying to promote positivity. That's what this whole podcast is all about. Just clean your music up, clean it up. You know what I mean? Just clean it up. You know, you can be able to play it on the radio. You can be able to play it anywhere. So you can play it at family reunions. You can play it at weddings. You can play it at social gathering. You don't want your music to be limited. You know what I mean? Like it's only gonna be around the thugs and the gangsters. You know what I'm talking about? You can't play that in front of grandmama and them. You know what I mean? Auntie and them. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to play it. So be
That's
able to have some music that you can have it universal. See, I look cute car. Y'all see, I like cute
yeah,
car.
man.
Like,
We got
yeah,
that cute
cute
card.
car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
Too
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
my inner fat side is coming out right now. I'm thinking about a McDonald's in the school. Man, do you know
Yeah. In the '80s now.
how broke our parents would have been if we
Yeah.
had a
That's
McDonald's?
right. In the school. This in the '80s now. We ain't talking about now. This in the '80s. They had the biggest school in the state of Alabama. This is Eufaula High School. They had just built it.
Had a McDonald's.
McDonald's inside that bad boy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's strong. That's
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Any comments?
Yeah, man,
Anybody
I got
remember?
people watching, but I don't hear nobody.
Yeah, ain't nobody say y'all come on in, man.
Yes, sir. But man,
You can't let it go.
go.
Hey, Phil, that's the inner fat side of me, man. I can't let it go. Think about a double cheeseburger, no onion, no pickle,
Man,
baby.
man, what you talking about, man? I remember. Do you remember this though? Do you remember when McDonald's? Speaking of McDonald's, do you remember McDonald's? They didn't just cook it right there, and it was already in the bin, and they had a bunch of Big Macs, a bunch of quarter pound, a bunch of hamburger, and they were just grabbing them, and you get some fries,
But
and
guess what, though? It's crazy because it would still be fresh.
that's right, it still be fresh,
It would still be
and
fresh.
you get your food faster. You know what I mean?
See, I'm a fat guy, so I can
Yeah.
talk about this.
Okay.
My greatest memory that I like from McDonald's, man, is when it came Olympics time. Because you was go get the dream team, you go have them big cups.
Yep.
And remember, starting out, McDonald's wasn't doing double cheeseburger,
Nah.
but you would have a triple cheeseburger.
That's right.
That triple cheeseburger, the fries, and the cup
Cup.
with the team on it.
Yeah.
Man, we would go. Our routine was we're gonna go to Apple Park,
Mhm.
we're gonna swim.
Mhm.
You know, after you get through swimming, what are you?
Ready to eat.
You ready to eat?
Ready.
And boy, that McDonald's was just on point back then, man.
Yeah.
I'm
And
talking about it was good.
it broke McDonald's. When McDonald's came, it slowed down Burger King because Burger King was here first before McDonald's. But when Burger King hit here, man, you talking about, listen, man, you talking about, we was by accident. That's why they still do parade there, man, to this day. They were the parade still.
Parade in and start at the same place, don't it?
It ends at Burger King to this day, man, because they had those vouchers where therefore you buy some candy.
Hey, people say, did anybody ever win McDonald's Monopoly? They used to have all that going
Man,
on.
that
Have us
good-
just buying,
Buying.
filling out stuff.
Yeah,
I
man.
got boardwalk. What you got?
Man, you come to school, man, with all different, the same thing. Like, man, I trade you for that one right there. I trade you for that one. And we
Hey.
all end up still having some missing.
We talking about Burger King, though. That sloppy Whopper.
Oh, man.
You get that candy where they get.
Oh,
did they give us a
man.
free Whopper or was it $1 Whopper?
Well, you get a $1 Whopper. Get
It
it's
was
99
something
cents.
you can get.
To make
with
it
that
99.
you buy that chocolate.
The chocolate?
Nasty, though. Well, it was good to us back then.
That's right.
But that chocolate candy bar, you unwrap and you have it. And then remember, we were talking the other day about when you volunteered at the VA.
Oh, yeah.
They
Remember
used to
that.
give us them vouchers.
Vouchers, yeah.
You go to what was it, Burger King?
Burger King, or
Wendy's.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, do you remember they started there after?
Okay, yeah.
Because at first it was just Wendy's one.
Right, it was just
I
Wendy's.
mean, just Burger King, I think. When they first started, when it just Burger King?
Well, we did them all. We did them
Y'all
all.
did them?
They give you a choice. When we was doing, they give you a choice, or they just hand you some. And when it's free, it's free.
People say folks driving the other state trying to get the Monopoly thing. Monopoly was a scam. It was a good idea, though.
Good
man.
idea. It drew a lot of folks in, man.
McDonald's was smart. Boy.
Yeah. And I remember right before they built the what is that the American Deli?
Mm-hmm.
Right across the street was a house across the street before that. You don't remember right there, that little empty spot right there.
I know KFC was there.
Yeah, before KFC was an empty spot right there. It was
What
a
was
house.
that?
It was a house next to that empty spot right there.
Okay.
It was a house right there. The same way with McDonald's, was a house right there where McDonald's was at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was back in I think McDonald's came here, might be in the 80s, early 80s, when McDonald's got here. But it was a house right there. And it was a house right there at the corner, right there where the complex said, right there where American Deli, it was a house right there. See, all that didn't have no restaurant right there. There was houses right there.
Okay.
The Denmark
Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So it's a lot of history here, man. Tuskegee,
Man,
man.
we just going to school.
Man.
When I started driving to school, Man, I remember, man. It's two things I used to lie to my mom and them about. Just so
Uh-oh.
so my mom and them, how they used to put the lunch money up
Okay.
for the week.
Right.
And this was once I sit and think about it, this was the dumbest thing in the world. I was the dumbest thief possibly ever in the world. Two
Right.
situations. I'm gonna start with the first thief. I remember fourth grade.
Mhm.
May he rest in peace. Me and Rufus Brown, man. And this one pop pencils
Oh man,
was
pop
back.
pencil. Oh yeah,
I'm so stupid. I ain't stealing the pencil to do work.
yeah.
I'm stealing the pencils to pop pencil.
Right. We all
And
guilty.
then when I steal them, I put them in my bag, my book bag.
Yeah.
I don't put nobody else, but I put my book bag and take. This was when I was at Tuskegee, I was in fourth grade. You know, you had Miss Calhoun class, and it was some other. I think her name was Miss Johnson.
Okay.
Anyway, they was in the same little one building.
Mhm.
So when we changed classes, it's just, we walk just like this.
Right.
And I'm gonna take my bag. They check my bag. They found the pencil. So anyway,
Right.
what I used to do was my mom and them put the lunch money up there.
Mhm.
Might give me some snack money, $5. I have money. On day one, I take all the money.
Day one.
Day one. And act like, I don't know, man. I ain't take but $1. I know they knew.
Yeah.
I know they knew, but it was just certain things you want to do. You had, of course, you want to go get them chicken fingers from the mini mart.
Oh yeah.
Chicken fingers and macaroni, them spicy chicken
Man.
fingers. The mini mart right next to McDonald's.
Yeah. Explain the minimum. What you talking about?
Right next to
Right
McDonald's.
next to McDonald's.
Dollar General. That was the hangout.
That's right.
I'm talking about after the games, whatever was going on.
Oh.
If you were bored, I guarantee you could just pull up mini mart.
That's it.
Another hour or so was people out there. Y'all got a party.
That's right. McDonald's in the mini mart. Then they had a long wall where you can sit on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all gotta remember that. It's a long wall where you can sit on from McDonald's all the way to the mini mart, man.
Yep.
And you can eat your tater logs, you can eat your gizzards. You know what I mean? Because back then we really didn't buy the expensive stuff. You had to buy something that real cheap. And you can get you about 4 tater logs for 99 cents. That'll fool up you and your friend. You know what I'm talking about?
Carrie boy said popping pencils was like shooting dice in school.
Oh man. It was a guy came down here, man, from New York, and he was breaking everybody's pencils. Just popping. Pilot, man, why don't I? And then when you hit heels, it's like it won't do nothing.
Won't do nothing. He had that brace.
He had that rubber pencil.
Oh, the rubber pencil. That rubber pencil.
So we didn't know nothing about no rubber pencil, man. That thing been all the way back like that.
Bam. Like this. You be hitting the pencil like this.
Yeah. Yeah. And what really made he got too cocky. What he was doing, he was breaking people's pencils without even popping them, doing like this, and breaking them. Yeah, because he already done made it weak.
Yeah.
He already made it weak, and then said, this is the last one. He just hit it just like this. Man, how you do that? And they hit the same pencil. He was breaking everybody's pencil with. Because usually when you have one, you can buy 3 or 4 battles.
Yeah,
but it's all day. But it's all day.
He had that rubber pencil.
Yeah, that rubber pencil, man.
That rubber pencil been back so far.
Man, we're back so far. Killing them every time.
Reggie King was the pop pencil king.
Reggie King.
Reggie King.
Reginald.
I don't know who that is. He said Reggie King.
That probably Reginald. Who's it? Who?
Your boy said it.
That's Reggie King. Yeah, Reggie might be Reginald King.
He said flipping quarters. I ain't never really get into that.
But Get Like Me.
Oh, well, yeah,
Get Like Me. That Get Like Me.
Yeah.
That Get Like Me. Hey, we can't be talking about that counting, man. Yeah. Everybody play Get Like Me.
Get Like Me.
Hey, people late for class. Get Like Me.
Get Like Me.
Pitch it to the wall. That's from the first.
Pitch it to the wall.
Oh,
See,
man.
that's what I ain't really do. That's what I thought he was talking about.
Yeah. Get Like Me. We can get on that whole subject on another time. We just rambling right now, man. Just having a good time.
We ain't have nothing. We got a guest tomorrow.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all tune in to be a little more organized. We had to come in and set it up, so we just said, man, let's go.
Let's go live. Might well go live. Have a
We
little
like
fun with
doing
it.
this, man. This is kind of, for me, I'm gonna speak. It's therapy.
Me
I
too.
enjoy it. You know
Me
what I'm
too.
saying?
Same here.
Just get back and just laugh, man, and
Right.
have fun and talk about the old days and the old positive Tuskegee. So,
Right.
It might sound like we all over the place. So
Yeah,
this is not how we normally conduct business for you.
so y'all come on in. Y'all put some comments in and
Yeah, tell us some things y'all remember.
yeah.
And while you're waiting, please make sure you go like the Don't Say Nothing podcast page on
Don't
Facebook.
like. That's right. Go like.
I'm going to
Go like
post
it.
the link today. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube because right now, starting off, we are going live a lot. but it's going to be a time where we stop going live and all the footage will be directed to YouTube. So make sure you go set your notifications, subscribe. Um, this is a positive thing, man. We're just trying to do the right thing.
Do the right thing. We bringing a positive pipeline here in our community, man. And that's all we trying to do. Because everybody always come to homecoming and they wait to homecoming and they start talking about the old time. But you can just come on here and talk about some old good stuff. Yeah, keep it clean. We're gonna have a good time. That's all you got to do.
Terry Lenard said, "Remember when the lake had the ski ramp?"
Oh yeah. And I remember when Johnny Ford jumped off that bad boy and bust everything he had. It was so funny, man. Hey, Johnny Ford got that bad boy.
Johnny Ford is the GOAT, man.
That's right, man.
Nobody.
Hey, he gets on the ski ramp, and they said go. He said I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna do it. You know, and they like, well, yeah, right. He gets out there, all of a sudden coming down the ski ramp. Here go Johnny Ford, and they coming way from the boathouse, so they got to go and turn around. And turn around when he came back up, he jumped. And boy, did. He jumped too. But it was so funny because everybody was talking about it for years. Because it was just that funny, man. Great job, though.
Kerry Boyd said, ask the hyena how we had 2 Chainz. Why? I just thought about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 2 Chainz. Yeah, 2 Chainz was a good dude, man. We had a good time with 2 Chainz. I don't know, he might not want to know what put him live like this. Okay, but we're
Thaddeus Thompson said moving to Tuskegee from Shorter. One of the best things was their football teams in every neighborhood.
Right. Yeah, that's Rockefeller, Zion Hill, Greenfall, Greenwood.
Or the Raiders. Yeah, we had them all, big dog.
Let me tell you some of the games. Let's go back to some of the games that we played, hood games that we did play. I'm going to go back to some of them hood games we played. And I'm quite sure a lot of folks played them too. But when you have a lot of group of people, it's much funner. When you playing hide and go see, you playing not it, you playing budget,
and
it's
budget.
Oh yeah, man, budget, man. And in order for you to get in the hide and go see, and I'm not it. You know how you used to put your feet in and you count it. My mama told your mama knocked your nose. My mama knocked your mama. Yeah, and you get out like that. But one of the boy man games that we played was the big boys catch the little boys. Yeah, but what it was, you didn't have to play.
Okay.
You didn't have to play. It was by choice. And if you want to play, you know what's gonna happen. If you get caught by one of them big boys, they rough you up. They beat you up. I'm telling you, they man you up.
Right.
You know what I mean? They get you and rough you up a little bit, but you didn't have to play. But you didn't have to get caught either. You see what I'm saying? You didn't have to get caught either. You didn't. And if your parent knew that you was playing, your auntie them knew you were playing, your neighbors knew what you were playing. They knew you were playing now. What they do, they get just tired like they don't want to play no more, and then it ain't time to time out yet, and go run up in their house. They say, he over there. And they get you. Yeah. And they take you to the playground and they rough you because they knew it was a limitation to it. They won't beat you up bad when you have swollen head and all that stuff like that. Yeah. Only thing they were doing was toughen you up. Yeah, body shot. You throw you around a little bit, let you. Now, if you can handle them now, you know what I mean? It's on you. That's why a lot of time it took 2 on some people like measles. You know what I mean? It won't be no one-on-one. No.
They had to bring the whole class.
Because they're going to be a little, it ain't easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what, and that's when that conditioning coming in. That conditioning. And so those guys get up to be, they're going to be able to be a little rough. You know what I'm talking about? And be able to handle themselves when they get out into the real world. You know, we didn't need no guns. We didn't need no knives. We didn't need no sticks. You know what I mean? It was just your hands. Or you can dunk. They call it dunk when you be able to slam somebody.
Yeah.
You know, we call it slam because once you dunk a person and you slam a person, that fight is over with.
It's over with.
It's over with. You got to knock nobody out. It just, because they say, ooh, that's it. Game time. Break it up. He lost.
Yeah, see, we played bust meat.
Oh man, bust meat. Oh man,
kickball was real big.
Yeah, but it was
kickball was real, and they call it. I guess the correct term is dodgeball.
Dodgeball,
but we call it OUT out.
OUT out. We call that too. Yeah,
OUT out. So out. Those are some of the games. I'm talking about trying to knock your head off.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, it was not nothing nice with that ball coming at you, man.
That's right. We
That was
played baseball. We played baseball with a broomstick and a tennis ball. A broomstick and a tennis ball. That's right. That's how we played baseball with a broomstick and tennis ball. Because you couldn't play baseball in the hood with because it'll knock out any window. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? But a
mm-hmm.
tennis ball may or may not. But you can hit it. And when you get in one of those big fields, you can hit it.
Right, right.
Yeah, and you can play because tennis ball was kind of soft, but you can knock it out the park though with a broomstick.
Yeah, I don't think I have. I ain't
Yeah,
experienced
man,
that.
they had them, and that's how people a lot of guys that got real good in pitching,
Mm-hmm,
they wet it, they wet that tennis ball to get a little weight on it,
mm-hmm.
and they'll throw it, man. And you can curve it, you can put them two fingers on that bad boy like that. Y'all know them curve ball, how to snap that curve ball in there. So
Yeah, I remember. They was talking about football in the neighborhoods, different neighborhoods like Greenfield. Man, that Sunday football,
man,
Tuskegee Public Field.
man,
I mean,
man,
that was life.
man.
You know, because we started it with flag football, the flag football games,
Hmm.
and then you go, you know, y'all would be the big boys. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying,
right.
Rockefeller and all
Yeah,
that. But man, you would be there all day,
all day
Sunday.
long.
Want to
All,
see all the game,
yep,
eating. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So those were just some good days, man. And then you know what I like about that, man? It actually gave the kids something to do.
That's right. They
You know what
really
I'm
did.
saying? That gave the kids something to do. It's kind of like the coaches were babysitters.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't have kids at home by themselves
Hmm.
to be able to get persuaded by the older kids
Right,
or, you know, find it something to get into. And you know what I'm saying? You going to football practice,
right.
baseball practice, you know, it was all basketball
That's
practice. It
right.
was always something. So
It was a lot of times that when we was coming up is when you leave the house that morning, your parents didn't see you till later on that
that
evening.
night when the street light
That's
come on.
right. And that was on
Mm-hmm.
even during school time too, you know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
you got to go to school early in the morning, you get off in the evening. Even on like Saturdays and in the summertime. You go outside and you go swimming. You know that 1 to 3, that 4 to 6, and that 7 to 9. I
79.
don't even think they do 7 to 9 no more. But man, you talking about all day
Ooh.
long.
Woo.
In between that, you're going to pick blackberries. You're going to pick plums, pears, apples. We lived off the land back then. Wherever you go, you can go.
Them little
Yeah,
berries, man.
berries, man.
We ain't washing them off for nothing.
Nothing. You rub it right there with your shirt like this, and it's a wrap. That's it. It's a wrap. And we did all of that, man. Back then,
I
man.
know
We stayed full.
we would wake up, man. Me and Frank knocking on the door,
Mhm.
6, 7:30. We get on them bikes. We go ride around. By the time the pool get ready to open, like you said, 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, all day. I'm talking about black.
Black. Let me
I
ask you
don't know.
this,
Was it the sun and the chlorine that was doing it?
man.
Or
You like, man. You was
it's
a
something
foreign,
that
like you was
make
a
you
foreign
black,
alien.
man.
It
Yeah.
made us ashy, all over ashy.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyebrow ashy, your face ashy, your
I
lip
bet you
ashy.
remember this
Huh?
at the pool. What kind of horse flies or what them
Oh, the
black?
horsefly. They the worst. They're the worst
Ooh,
pests in the world, man. And
man, you get and it land on you, man. And
man,
I'm
and it
talking about quick
quick,
action,
and he'll bite you. He'll bite you and bite you. They don't
quick,
die like a bee do. A bee sting you. He gonna end up dying.
quick
But
action.
that horsefly, when they say horsefly, they say horsefly. Everybody go under the water.
Under the water,
Everybody run or go up under the water. They ain't even got the horsefly. Don't
and
even
you
have to
don't
be able
supposed
to
to be
bite.
man. You know how many falls you done seen, people.
Man. And they used to hit us all the time when we were there playing pom pom. We called it pom pom. You ever play
Pom
that?
pom. I remember
Yeah,
pom pom.
man.
Pom
Yeah, man. We played that in the pool,
pom.
man.
Marco Polo.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who came off that diving board during your era? Came off that diving board. That diving board.
Marcus Jones,
Michael Jones.
the GOAT.
Michael
Marcus
Jones is
Jones
the GOAT.
or Dale.
Not Dale. Henry Janikin.
Dale.
Henry
Marcus Jones.
Henry Janikin.
Dale. John Black.
John Black. Okay.
John Black was a mug off
Off
that
that diving
diving
board.
board. He hit them gators.
Yeah.
And I love them rallies. Now I couldn't do nothing but a cannonball.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
skinny then, you know, I could dive, but I ain't flipping or doing no 1.5s or the gators and that.
Right.
But when they got them rallies,
Yeah.
and the funnest rally I done ever been on, bro. Now Albert Park we had you know,
Right.
but Albert Park deep end was kind of small. So
Right.
if you jump into this side, you really kind of scared.
That's right.
You know, you got more room over there. But that doggone city pool,
To the pool. Oh
that
yeah.
high diving board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who else may he rest in soul. I mean, rest in peace. Big D.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Big D.
Yeah.
The
That for
D
the
was
big
a
boy.
dog.
That
Yeah.
for the big boy. Oh, he
Yeah.
represented
Big
for
D
the
was
big
a
boy.
dog.
Yeah, for
He
the
was
big
a
boy.
dog coming out that diving
Yeah,
board.
man. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. So, but for me, it's gonna be Marcus Jones
Mhm.
and Dale.
Dale.
Those and John Black.
John
Those are
Black.
people that stuck out to me. Now,
Yeah.
it might be some that I'm missing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Lyle was in my class. Lyle is Marcus' brother. Lyle was a little heavier then, but he was good too to be a big boy. He represented.
Right.
But
It
Marcus
man,
Jones,
it was a whole bunch of them, man, in my era because that's all we did was swim. I know y'all probably did, but we
Morgan Knight say Nado.
Nano.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you somebody else who's in my era. Thad Ferguson.
Feli.
That's right. Feli.
Feli coming off the diving
Man,
board.
Feli. Eric Piner.
Eric Piner.
Nico Piner.
Nico Piner.
Dale back in Dale.
Yeah.
Sunye Miller
Sunye.
and Quint Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it was some more. It's some more. I
It's
just
some
can't
more,
think
man.
right now. It's some more, y'all.
Hey,
It's some more.
We had some jokers back then.
Man.
Oh,
Man, you talking about that
man, it
diving
was
board,
so
man?
fun, man. That's why you wanted to be at the pool 1 to 3, 4 to 6.
Oh, that's right.
I'm talking
That's
about.
right.
It was pure fun,
That's right.
man.
That's right.
So,
That's
and
right.
them guys that catch you now, that's when they're coming tough. Man, them guys will catch you, man, and dunk you up.
Oh
under the
yeah.
water,
Oh yeah.
man,
Oh
and
yeah. You had to come up
think
out of
you
there.
finna die. I know. I done cried a lot of times at that pool. Cried a lot of times because you go talk trash.
Yeah.
And when they catch you,
Yeah.
boy, you might well just get ready.
Now what they call? I'm trying to think when it was called a water fight.
Marcus said his brother was tough too.
Oh yeah,
Patrick.
Patrick. I forgot about Pat. See, I told you more to come. Pat was good. Pat want to make sure his everything is his. Hey man, big shout out to Pat, man. Pat Knight.
Yeah, Pat was
Pat,
a smooth
but yeah,
brother,
he wanna
man.
make
He was smooth. He was smooth. He's still smooth.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something else about Pat. Pat, you took too long on diving board, man. Then I'm gonna push you over, man. He want to take all day. Everybody want whatever party though. Big shout out to Pat.
Yeah, man. It was some good times.
Man, it was a lot of them, man. Spurlock. Yeah. Yeah, Spurlock. Yeah, all the Spurlock. Kwaku Spurlock, Malcolm Spurlock, and Lexus Spurlock. Them boys were good in swimming. They're real good swimming. Yeah, all of them, man. It's so many, man. I'm talking about it's so many, because we had so much fun.
My mom wasn't jumping off no diving board, no, but I was talking to her today, and she was just telling. Remember I was telling you the story about how she said they used to walk to Logan Hall and swim, and she would win medals and stuff like that. So maybe, man, we probably had some showing up talent down here that probably, and I guess that's one of the importance of making sure they open these pools back up too, because it get those kids something to do.
Right.
I don't think we had it open last year, did we? Did we have one open last year?
It's gonna be open this year though.
This year.
Yeah.
I heard they own it this year.
But check this out. We missed one though. We missed the GOAT.
Who?
The GOAT, man. Do you know who the GOAT is? That. You know who the GOAT is?
Carrie Board?
No, the GOAT.
I'm saying
the GOAT. It's Gaylord, man. That's the GOAT.
See, I ain't never seen Gaylord off the diving board.
Man, Gaylord is the GOAT, man.
Yeah, he was my head
man.
When I became a lifeguard.
When it comes to that water, that's Aquaman.
Oh yeah, now when it comes, just water swimming.
Yeah,
period.
but
I think you talking about off the diving board.
The diving board too,
I've
man.
Never seen him.
Man, the diving board too, because all of his stuff was perfect. It was perfect. Cannonball perfect. It showed you the form of the cannonball. The dive was perfect. You know what I mean? Everything was perfect.
Right.
Because it ain't about the splash when you diving. It's supposed to be less water.
Right.
And he dive be clean back. Then no bubbles. Remember the bubbles coming up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think something like that, with a hand like this. I can't remember but all that. but he taught just about all these guys that we talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He don't talk all of them.
Yeah.
Because he the GOAT, man.
Most definitely
the
pool, man.
Yeah, he is the pool man. That's right. That's Gaylord. Quentin Gaylord. And all the Gaylord brothers, but he was more into it than they were. Yeah, man.
Those were some.
Man, that was them days.
Some fun times, man. Swimming.
Man. And then in between, man, I think this city probably sold more orangeade than any other. you didn't get a chance to get them cotton little orangeade. You call them orangeade in between football practice, baseball practice, in between swimming. They like little milk cotton. Orangeade. We call them.
You ain't open them all the way.
That's right. Yeah. You just let them up. Yeah, man. Man, we had to have them orangeade, and then they started making the tall ones. You know what I mean? Oh my God, man! 27 cents.
Man, ain't it crazy?
27 cents, man.
I remember just going back to McDonald's again.
Yeah.
Man, when those burgers was cheap,
Yep.
59 cents, 69 cents.
Yeah, right.
Hamburger 59 cents.
That's right. That's right.
Now?
2 for $1. Yeah. Yeah. That was way back, but
Hey.
I'm still thinking about them 99-cent Whopper though, man. And them Whopper were big too, man.
Sloppy.
Sloppy
Talking
big.
about running all down your arm.
Man.
Sloppy.
I remember when back to Burger King again. I remember when Burger King first got here, and we weren't used to. Once you buy soda, you can drink all the soda you want to. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we wasn't used to that, man. Man, do you know they had to buy I don't know how many pumps and how many different little canisters because man, we're sitting there all day after practice, man, and drink them out. Because you can go back many times you want to.
He said you talking about the barber juices from the home by right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And they got Coldest had them real cold. Coldest had them. By right had them. Washington Produce had them. Most all the mini malls had them, but By right had them the most. They always kept stock of them because Rockefeller, you know, nobody can't stop the rock. But but right there, we used to walk right there from the football field and just walk right there to it. And they always try to keep them there, but you talking about when they didn't have them, you talk about some unsatisfied customer. Oh man.
I think my my best, those were cool. I'm not gonna I used to like the little was it Fago? The peach Fago drink?
Yeah.
But and I know everybody gonna be able to relate to this. Them doggone gizzards from Graham.
Oh yeah, Graham. Oh yeah, man. The tater off from
you
there.
putting so much hot sauce
on
on
it.
it. You ain't even think about it. Go slide,
the bag.
bust the bag, man. And Canary Grill.
Canary Grill.
Oh my
God.
God, man.
Man, we got suspended.
Man, we done had some food in this thing.
I'm going to Canary Grill, man.
Yeah, y'all old school.
See, that Fletcher the Catcher gonna get you, man.
Yeah,
Fletcher the Catcher.
running off campus going
man, you had to. You had to. They were hiding in the bathroom on us, man.
What you mean you had to when y'all go back to eat?
Yeah, we go down to Canary Grill. Fletcher the Catcher, cause he gonna catch it. That
Fletcher the Catcher. Yeah, Fletcher the Catcher.
He gonna catch it. So he came out the bathroom and we ordered what we want, a big cheeseburger, one of them big old.
He in the bathroom at the Canary Grill.
Yeah. He waiting on us to get down there. Well. We ordered. Oh yeah, he didn't even come right out, make it so bad. They don't took our order. They don't took the money.
Man, it did.
He had to teach us a lesson, man. Everybody said, man, don't go down there, man. Fletcher the Catcher gonna catch you, man.
I'm gonna tell you another spot, man. You remember when Thick had sticky fingers?
Oh yeah. That's right down there where in the shopping center where
the ABC store and all that.
Yeah.
Man.
But you know he had sticky fingers. You know he had a pizza place too. I think it was Galaxy Pizza.
Sticky Fingers was the pizza place.
But he had one before that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he had two.
I knew Sticky Fingers.
Yeah. He had
Sticky Fingers.
Now he had the one, right there where the seafood place there now.
Okay.
He was right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he was right there too. Yeah. He was there first.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
He was there first.
Yeah.
He was there first, and I think he moved to this other event right here.
And changed it to Sticky
Fingers. Yep. Yeah, Stick done had a lot of businesses around here. Shouts out to him.
Yeah, that pizza was good, man.
They just watching here. They not getting no comment. They just watching though. But
tell us something, man. Y'all let us know something. He said the chicken wings, caught 4 wings and fries. I guess he was trying to say the chicken coop.
Yeah, the coop.
Yeah,
the coop had 3 wings and fries.
Coop is legendary. I don't know where they got that seasoning salt from, man, but it can never be duplicated.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about the coop that was down there by the lake. I'm talking about the coop that was across the street from the ABC store.
Right, yeah.
Or the coop that was on campus. It was 2 of them.
Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, it was 2.
It was 2. How strong is it to have 2 of the same restaurants in Tuskegee?
That's right.
You got to have something going good.
That's right.
That coop was off the chain, man.
Yeah, that coop, man, is and everybody know that after any event, club, whatever, they go into the coop. They're gonna get that soul food, and it stay open 24 hours. It never closed.
Ain't never closed.
Never closed. Ain't never closed. Yes, sir. That coop had it going on.
Good. What else we had down here that's not here no more? I always talk about martinis.
Martinis, yeah.
That chicken that was good. Man, I remember, man, it was some Chinese people. They used to take food stamps.
Oh, you talking about
Ford Crossing. It was on Ford Crossing.
Oh, I don't remember that one. But I know some.
It was important. You can get wings. DJ, this when we were coming up.
Oh
DJ
yeah,
used
yeah, I
to
remember, I
take
remember. But
yeah.
yeah,
D,
yeah,
DJ used to take us, man, and well, we have a food stamp card, man. We get them honey barbecue wing, man. We feel like we in heaven,
yeah.
man.
I remember right there behind Jody's. It was a Chinese place called. It didn't even have a name. We just called it a Chinese spot. And it
Behind Jody, yeah.
yeah, guy named it's a Chinese guy named Song. You had one eye. And
Mm-hmm.
boy, we play at the pool hall over there and everything,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go there. We playing pool all night, and he'll say, "You guys want something to eat? Want something to eat?" Like, yeah, $5, $10. Everybody just kitchen ain't even open,
Yeah.
but he'll just
Just
cook
to go in
food
there and
for us. You
cook.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody used to hang out at Sun, man. It was like it's more like it was like a club slash a little spot. You know what I'm saying? A little lounge. But yeah,
You
right there.
remember posters?
Oh yeah,
Posters changed the game.
yeah.
Posters, Mean Bean.
Bean Bean, yep. Right there on Funville, right there where B and
Mm.
B's at right now. B
Mm-hmm.
and B's barbecue, yep.
Man, posters, man.
Yeah, supposed to change the
He
game.
changed. Man, I used to go there after band practice.
Right.
Some after band practice, go get them honey barbecue wings. Just thinking about it.
See, you when you think about when you go back to Chicken Coop on campus, see, there's a big wall there that just not too long been knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
And in that corner, we had TNT Barbershop, which I was working at.
Mm-hmm.
You had Snowball.
Mm-hmm.
Snowball over there. Then you had a big area over there where
There was a wing spot over there.
yeah, it was called TNT. Not TNT, it was Wings and Things.
Wings and
Wings and
things.
Things. The barbershop was called TNT, I'm sorry. But right next to it, in the middle, right next to the chicken coop was Sabir Boutique.
Mm-hmm.
That's Sabir, he be down here now. He sells on that van.
Mm-hmm.
And he had that place for I don't know how long.
How long? Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
we used to get our oil from there, our incense, our African medallion. That's when the African
Mhm.
medallions and stuff, that stuff was out real strong, man. Real strong.
I'd have said the ice place over near Bray's Barber Shop.
Yes, they had the ice place,
Mhm.
ice and water.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
this hadn't been that long ago. It hadn't been that long ago. It was on the other side of Bray's, like over there where the florist shop is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Said then we have a Dairy Queen. Now I went to Dairy.
The
Was
Dairy
it?
Bar.
It was
The
a
Dairy
Dairy
Bar.
Bar.
It was the Dairy Bar.
Foot Longs. Well,
Foot long, fish sandwich. What's that? The hamburger.
yeah, I remember Fred Rogers.
Oh yeah, cornbread Fred. Man.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We out there, baby.
Man, I'm talking about, boy, I'm telling you, cornbread Fred.
And then the club,
Man,
727 was right
727,
there.
right next to it.
So who you said owned 727?
Greg's Cleaners. It was Greg's Cleaners at
Yeah,
first.
but who bought it here? Like who was the owners of it?
Last thing I remember is the Fords had it.
So
Now-
Chris Ford, that was Chris Ford in them club?
I think so. Cause they was running it. They was running it. And well, they buy they was running it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
727. Yeah, they was running it. Him and John and Clay Boys. Yeah, all of them there. Yeah, they was running that. 727. I remember that.
727.
Remember that when they first opened it up. It was in that bad boy.
So let me just in your opinion, what was the baddest club in Tuskegee in your growing up?
Badass in the good and badass and bad.
Not like just you gonna have a good time. Not bad like
Yeah.
police call
Yeah.
and all that. No, but I mean the baddest club. I mean just like,
Man, all right. All of them got different categories. You know what I mean? And all of them is the best in their category.
Gotcha.
Now for legendary, it's the end.
Soul
You got people that 80, 90 years old, so they used to go to Soul Inn. But it wasn't right there. It was across the street.
Oh.
Yeah, it was across the
See,
street.
I didn't attend it when it was
Yeah, it was across the street. I remember when it was across the street because they had the dot boards and everything that you can play dots and all that across the street. But they had that one. They had both of them then, though. You know what I mean? They had one across the street and the one they had both of them then.
Okay.
But Soul Inn is legendary. Club Extreme is legendary in their era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Motley's is legendary.
Extreme was it was the atmosphere.
Yeah, it was
It's called
atmosphere.
the Atmosphere.
Yeah, that was the first name.
Called the
Atmosphere.
atmosphere.
But yeah, and Motley's, it was legendary for late hours.
Yeah.
Masons.
Wow.
Yep. The Turning Point.
Turning Point. See, I was too young
Yeah.
for the Turning Point.
Sunrise Inn.
Too young.
Young. Bowles Lounge down there on 29.
Too young.
El Morocco Club.
I heard of that.
The Blue Flame.
Blue Flame
Blue
in
Flame.
Atlanta?
No, it was
Oh,
down
I
there
thought you
going
talking about the
toward.
strip club
No,
was down here.
it going toward Hirschberg and all them places like that.
Okay, the Ponderosas and
Ponderosa,
yeah.
yeah, all that area over there.
Mhm.
Uh, right here, 29 Watts, um,
Tiki's.
Tiki's. You already know Busy Bees. You already know that. Yeah, that's self-explanatory right there.
Yeah. We
Before,
had a little way.
and then before that, you had PB Blues.
PBE.
Yeah, you
I
got
used to come home
Harrison's.
for PBE.
Yeah, Harrison's did his thing.
Yeah, so I
House of
guess
Stewart. Lord have mercy, House of Stewart.
now it was a guy up here talking with my mom one day, telling me that House of Stewart used to have all kind of celebrities
Oh yeah,
coming to it
man.
and
Oh
everything.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. House of Stewart had it going on, man. They had to come to get that fish, man. It was just something about it. Let's see here. Let's see another club. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm finna point to where it was it. It was where's that club, man? It's on the tip of my tongue, man. It's gonna come to me in a minute.
You called a modulator, right?
I called a modulator. It's in shorter though. Coleman's.
Coleman.
Coleman's. That's it. Coleman's.
334
Yeah,
Coleman.
Coleman's. Yeah, Coleman's is legendary. And I'm gonna tell you another one that was legendary too. It was in shorter as well. You know how you before you get to right there where the Dollar General at.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Mr. P's.
Mr. P, yeah.
Mr. P's.
Cable, some had.
Yeah, cable. Yeah.
Mhm.
Jackie father was running that. You know, Jackie Calhoun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
P's. Yeah. I think he said my thing.
Stop.
I think he did. We got to start that back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I guess for my era, man, we got. Of course, you got the atmosphere. I remember it was $1 Thursday night.
mhm.
Dad Scrubs had, man, we used to be in, and I guess we could say it now. You won't get in trouble.
Yeah.
But me and Frank used to be sneaking off in that thing, man. I
So you can
remember-
say it now.
Yeah, you can't get in trouble now. It's over. with.
It's over with.
Yeah, but me and Frank, man, we sneaking off in that thing. Now, I don't know, so it ain't like he condoning it or nothing. But,
Right.
man, I used to put that outfit on and flip my hat up.
Yeah.
Man, tell them I'm in college. My major occupation is therapy.
Oh man.
I had found out about 2-3 teachers' names to say so I know who class I'm taking. But that club atmosphere, man,
Yeah,
like
it was something
the atmosphere, and then when I got in college, the complex.
complex. Yeah.
Complex.
Whenever
slash
they,
National
whenever,
Guard.
yeah,
I was in something called Country Club,
right.
man, and we threw some of the dopest parties,
Mhm.
bro. Like it just changed my life. That's probably how I ended up gravitating to the entertainment side, just seeing those dope parties. We threw parties at Red Lobsters. I remember Gator
hmm
set that up. Gator paid his tuition off them parties.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just how much
Right.
was going on. Of course, man, Deidre introduced me to Tiki's. I
Right.
had never been. I went down there with Deidre. I fell in love with that little hole in the wall, man.
You touch
And then I'm the new guy,
Yeah.
the new clean
New
cut
guy, yeah,
guy. So,
yeah.
you know the Cougars want a nigga. So, you know, Tiki's. We used to go to Watts
Watts. Yeah.
modulator. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to give it to the soul.
Yeah.
Just
Legend.
because Soul is just legendary.
Legendary,
R&B, Howard Carter. I remember Howard giving me and Frank an opportunity to start throwing parties.
Right.
Of course, Frank used to throw parties at Albert Park when we were younger, but
Mhm.
just seeing the business side of it.
Right.
Because we started at Harrison,
Mhm.
and I remember they had a party for the Hall of Fame. I think
Okay.
and they told us we couldn't do our Thursday party. Me and Frank was hot. We had built that Thursday up.
Yeah.
We went over there to Howard Carter. We told Howard Carter. This is a true story, y'all. We told Howard Carter, man, they have an alumni over there. We need a place to throw our party.
Right.
So Howard looked at me and Frank like, you know, he looked at us legit, you know what I'm saying? But we in college now, but he don't really know the name we have on the campus or whatnot.
Right.
So he said, all right, I'm gonna let y'all throw the party, man. We threw the party, blowed it out. The Howard Carter, he's a businessman.
Businessman. That's right. You're a businessman.
That doggone Howard Carter. And you got to think, we were doing Thursdays and we were letting everybody in free
Mhm.
at that particular time. And we was just letting Harrison, where we were throwing it at, pay us off the bar. Just,
Right.
you know, pay us a promotion fee.
Right.
So we might have got $300-400 a
$100,
piece or
right,
something
right.
like that. We went to Soul In.
Yeah.
That doggone Howard pulled us back down. He handed Frank $1,500. handled me
No.
1,500 and said, now what y'all gonna do? That started Thursdays at Soul In. That's a true story. That's how we end up throwing parties at Soul In.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how we started throwing parties. So I give it to the Soul In, man. Um, most definitely the Soul In. Legendary.
Never did it.
Yeah, for
So
my era. Busy Bee, I'm a part of Busy Bees. So
right.
I had some good times at Busy Bees, but man, I'd be a fool to sit here and say we could compete with the legendary Soul In.
Solely. It,
Just keeping it a buck.
it was a couple of clubs. It wasn't really you could say it was a club, but it was some event places that they threw a lot of
Mm-hmm.
college parties was, and it was called Gears. Gears, you heard of Gears?
Mm-mm.
It was right there across the street from WBIL. Right there where that the guy that got the those wash machines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was called Gears.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
Gears. Some
I
guys,
never knew that.
their last name was Gears. They went to school on university,
Mm-hmm.
and that whole man, that you talking about blow. They didn't know it was the Turning Point or Gears. See, at that time,
Yeah.
Turning Point was jumping too, and it was
What did
Gears.
it look like in the turning point? Cause I.
It looked just like that. You seen that picture of Good Times with with,
Mm-hmm.
with them people in their
Yeah.
party?
Yeah.
That's how the tournament because they had upstairs to it. You could,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and you could see down. You
Right.
could see the
Right.
people down there
Right. Right.
dancing. You know what I mean? And it's another
I
place
would have
called
loved to go. I ain't never been in the tournament.
yeah,
But I hear about it, and I hear about 20 grand.
20 grand. That's right, 20 grand. Now 20 grand, I put that 20 grand up there with Soul In.
Okay.
Reason why I put up there with Soul In because matter of fact, I put it in kind of like in front of Soul In because it wasn't just a club. They did everything there, man. You talking about big events, you talking about skating, you talking about bingo, you
Mm-hmm.
talking about wrestling. They brought wrestling in there, man. They the goat, they the
Wrestling,
real
man?
goat. Man, 20 grand is
They
the
the
real
goat.
they the real goat. They got
So
wrestling.
was that Jody?
That was Jody.
Jody.
That was
Jody the
Jody.
goat, man. Hey, let's give applause
Let's
for
give
Jody.
him
We gotta give one for Jody, man. Give him
Hey,
applause, man.
I ain't finished, man. I ain't finished.
They did something else?
They did something else, man. They threw like Greek parties in there, birthday parties, weddings, man. They like I said, it was skating ring, movie theater. They were playing movies in there. Man, they played, man, everything went on the 20 grand, man. They brought in like Tyrone David, Marvin C.
Yeah.
The 20 grand. You know what I'm talking about? They did all this in 20 grand. And now guess what? It's a hospital. It's a clinic, a medical clinic. How strong is that? How strong is that? Now you can go buy medicine out of there.
Hey, but just to switch to a personal note, that's what we got to get back to, man.
Right.
People wanted to come to Tuskegee.
Tuskegee, man. They
They
did,
wanted
man.
to come, man. I mean, we got to get back.
We got to get back to that.
We got to get back. All right, I'm just visioning like, man, he got these big time people coming.
Right.
And they probably, I don't know, they probably paid him, but who knows? But just the fact that it was in Tuskegee.
Tuskegee. That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You didn't have to go to the Atlanta or Birmingham to see these people. Somebody come in peace, brothers. I like what you're talking about. Good deal. Appreciate that.
Was that Shamari?
Shamari.
Shamari, what's up, man? That's
Mm.
my CB, man. What's going on with you, boy? I'm a Sonic brother. What's going on, brother?
Okay.
Yeah. I think my phone don't went out on me, y'all.
Yeah, but another I didn't get a chance to experience the 20 grand, but I hear when you mention clubs in Tuskegee,
Mhm.
it's definitely a topic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a topic, man. So, and I mean, I had the pleasure of meeting Jody because me and Kaiser was pretty good friends.
Right.
They actually kin to my sister.
Okay.
My sister's a Collins. Well, she's a Ferguson now, but she was a Collins.
Okay.
But Jody he the GOAT too, man.
Yeah.
He the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it went out.
Yeah, I think it did. My live probably we catch it on yours though. Yeah, but
Yeah, we got
man,
it.
it's man, it was so much fun, man. And we had these clubs. A lot of these clubs were going on at the same time. When you come to
Mhm.
Tuskegee, you got 4 or 5 different clubs going on at one time.
Right.
And, on a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then I'm gonna tell you how the respect that a lot of these club owners had with one another. If Monday night is my Monday night, you know what I mean. If that's my
how it
Monday night,
supposed to be.
if you got a little something, don't try to throw nothing too big on my Monday night. Because I'm going to give you your Friday, I'm going to give you your Saturday, I'm going to give you your Sunday. You know what I mean?
That's how it supposed.
That's how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? And that's the way they did it back then. because they'll even promote the other club. It's not gonna be open for real that night, and I know you're gonna. That's one of your big nights. We're gonna help promote yours. You know what I mean? And that's how they did it, man. And that's how everybody ate. That's how everybody ate. It wasn't no
Let
hate.
me let me just ask you this, boo. This is a personal, on a personal note about. Hold on, he said before I say, as a student during the '90s was a weird time. It's like you could see the runs of all this greatness. Like you said, famous people came there, chill.
Oh yeah,
I'm about ready to move back.
so you ready?
So what I really want to, where do you think it went wrong? Like, and I'm not saying just Tuskegee.
Right.
I'm just saying us as, I hate to say a race, because if you think about it, if we just go back, let's take Harriet Tubman,
Right.
the most gangsterest person I've ever seen. I mean, I ain't never seen in real life, but
Right.
just watching, documentaries in the store. Nobody left behind. Everybody's sticking together.
Right.
We trying to uplift each other. But now it's kind of like, if I got something going on and I'm doing better, the mind frame is they got to figure out how to destroy that. What do you think we lost the mojo at? Like, what do you think happened? You know,
That's a very intelligent, good question, Willie, man. It can go so many ways.
right.
You know what I mean? It can go by where people don't got tricked into thinking that way. And it got a whole lot to do with your mentality, man. Because when you change your mentality, you change your train of thought. You know what I mean? And that's the way you're going to think. Because that's the whole purpose of this podcast is to try to change people's
Change.
frame of thought. You know what I mean? Your mindset. Because if people now go on the Facebook or go on any social media, they're looking for negative stuff to entertain. People being entertained by negative activity, and at the same time you're being programmed and loving it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And that's what it's coming to now. And when you get tricked into loving something, hating yourself, that's what you're going to keep on continue to do. You know what I'm talking about? So what we're trying to do, Willie, is really trying to change the narrative. You
Right,
know,
right,
let's
right.
switch the whole game up. Now that's why this whole podcast is about positive, you know, positive pipeline podcast. And that's what we trying to base everything on to bring you to the realization, man, that we can love one another. You know what I mean? We ain't got to every time something come out of my mouth, I got to be talking
Right,
about
right,
you.
right, right.
You know what I mean? When I can be talking to you. You know what I mean? Give you some advice or something I know. And then you can tell me some stuff that you just learned. So
Right.
now we both know it. Because you're not gonna lose no sleep by telling me what you know, and I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I'm not going. It don't come out my checking account. You know what I mean? It don't come out. It don't come out my cash app or nothing.
Right,
By giving you information that I think that you might need to know.
right,
Vice versa,
right.
and that's what we missing out on. Showing and
Just,
teaching one another.
I just be wondering, man. Because I admit at one point, and it's contagious.
It is
Negativity,
addictive. It's addictive, man.
it's contagious, man. That junk will rub off on you, man. If you surround yourself, my wife tell me all the time. She'll grab my phone and look at my feed. What is wrong with your feed? She
Yeah,
got
yeah,
shooting and
yeah,
killing
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
people like, you know what I'm saying. So it's contagious, but I almost got caught in the having that hatred in
Right,
me,
right, right.
being mad at everybody or feeling like everybody against me, until I just had to really do a self evaluation, a self check.
That's
I
right.
think everybody need to do a self
Everybody,
check
everybody need to do
every
that.
now and then,
Everybody.
because you'll be, man. What I realized, I've been fooled myself so much that I'm right,
Right. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you could have a valuable point and I ain't even listen.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't listen.
Right.
I'm hearing you, but I
I
ain't
ain't
listen.
listen. Right.
I'm
Right.
like, okay, once you get, and I tell people this, even with workers and stuff now, I just tell them, like, everybody's just so quick to get their response back.
Right.
Like, soak in what I say
Hey.
first
Right.
before you come with a get back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just wondered, man, like, when you go back and look at all the old movies and how people work together, and I know we had some field niggas or in-house niggas or whatever they want to call it
Right.
back
Right.
then, jealous or whatever. But
Mm.
for the most part, as a race, we were together.
Right.
We wanted everybody to win. If I can, I mean, even if I know this is a positive podcast and we really not condone this, but even if you think back into the street days,
Mhm.
it wasn't no I'm finna rob him. I'm gonna
Right.
help you. Hear stories of if I ain't have it, I could go down
Yeah.
the road to so and so, and he,
Right.
So I just want to know, kind of where we went wrong.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
just
sorry about the phone
yeah.
ringing, y'all.
Yeah.
I thought I cut the volume down, but
Yeah.
I think we're doing good just to have one ring.
See, we're in a position now, man, that we can be able to. We can. We won't do it, but we can. No, we can work together if we want to. If we
Mm.
really, really want to.
Right,
But
right,
it's the want to. You know what I mean?
right.
It's want to. But if you want change, be the change. Be the change because that's what a lot of us don't want to do. We'll sit and talk about change. What we need to do, but won't be the change. And that's what we got to do, man. We got to be the change.
Care
If you,
boy say everybody like what everybody else like. You have to have a strong impact to change the narrative.
that's right. You got to. I mean, and that's what we're trying to do. We can't save the world. We can't change the world. But something we can change. If you can change the mindset of a person that's going, the wrong way, and
Mhm.
he tune in, listen to this radio, this podcast, like man, you know what? They're saying some good stuff, man. And then that's all you want to look up now is somebody talking some positive stuff on podcasts.
Right.
And that's what we want. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And if we continue to do this and have a good time, and especially the people that tuning in that listening in that can relate to what we're talking about, especially the environment, where we living in and all that kind of stuff like that, you can relate. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can relate to what we're talking about. So what we're trying to do, man, is just bring a positive pipeline on this podcast, man, for all the people, man, that's tuning in, listening in, and be able to spread it amongst each other.
And so what I'm trying to figure out too, we looking at these comments. Why y'all ain't saying that? Y'all got all this talking,
Yeah,
typing and stuff. Y'all give us some feedback, man. Talk to us.
say
Tell us something.
say
Tell us a
some.
good memory. Tell us when you was at the Soul Inn on the tabletop or some G strings and chicken wings or
Man,
something, man. Golly.
but I'm gonna tell you something too. They don't do it anymore. And I gotta go here with this because it's very important.
Okay.
Because when you right now these days, you got kids now, even though they're an adult, they're young adults. They party a little different than what we party. You know what I mean? We party if just say for one of us get drunk,
Mm-hmm.
get too drunk,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of young they ain't, don't act like y'all ain't never been to it before, but
Mm-hmm.
have been too drunk. We gonna have a person that's gonna be overseeing that person. And what that person gonna do is like, I got him. You know what I mean? I got him. I'm gonna take care of him right there. So that's gonna be my responsibility for that night, is to be able to take care of that person right there don't have a little bit too much to drink. If it's vice versa, you
Mm-hmm.
already know that's gonna be your job right there.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you got people like I got him, but rob him at the same time. You know what I mean? See,
Pull the
that's the
phone
big
out to
difference.
record them.
Yeah, or record or humiliate him some kind of way. But see, that's the difference it is now than what we was. Cause you can go out, man, drink how much you want to. Long you ain't starting no fight, you ain't messing with nobody. You know what I mean? You can come out,
Somebody gonna make sure you straight.
they're gonna make sure you're straight.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give you your keys. They're not let you drive drunk unless you stick them and run away with. Somebody that's something you just can't do. You know what I mean? But they're not gonna let you go out there on your own and they know that you cannot drive.
But generations are different now too, though, because now, Buddha, they taking uppers, downers.
Oh yeah.
You're missing
All
you're
around
missing
us.
too. What you call it? All around.
All around us, man.
Yeah,
You say up and down us, all around us,
Up
man.
and down is
All
all
around
around.
us. That's right.
This
It's
lady
for
said,
everything.
oxtail with she talking about my food. Appreciate you. She talking about the oxtails were good.
Oxtail.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, man, they different, bro.
Yeah, they different, man.
And then they have some hate in them, bro. They
Yeah.
be so mad.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta find love.
We got to find out.
We gotta find love.
We got to find out how to condition them, man. How to recondition these kids, reprogram them, get in their hard drive, and be able to download some clean, get that virus off of 'em, man. Because that's what they got, man. They
gotta
they,
find.
they got a virus in their hard drive, man. Somehow we need to clean them, clean
Man, say we got to get in their hard drive,
man. They hard they mind, man, and just clean them out, man, because
they need a reboot.
they need reboot, man. I mean, clean all that out, man, because it's got too much stuff in it, man.
And we weren't perfect when we were back in those days. We
Right.
made some mistakes, bumped our heads and stuff, but I think it's a little out of control. now, man. I remember saying if we was having a debate. No, we're not getting into political stuff,
Right.
but we just having a debate about Donald Trump. If you gonna win or not. And I said the scary part about it is we're in a day of age where we like ignorant stuff.
Mhm.
And the more ignorant you are, the more followers, the
Yeah.
more likes. If you was to somebody was to, God forbid, somebody walking here right now, packed place, and they do something to somebody. Instead of somebody picking up the phone calling 911, they go pick up the phone and hit record.
That's right. They can
You
record
know
it.
what I'm saying? I'm going viral. World star,
Yeah, well, yeah, you're going
So
viral. And
uh,
that's the same thing when you helping someone. Like say for instance, somebody out there they need help, they're bleeding,
mm-hmm,
need CPR, but you're not gonna help them and you know CPR. You're
mm-hmm,
gonna sit there recording them dying. And you could
mm-hmm,
be giving them a helping hand.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could be just help them up. You could just stop the wound. You could just they record. They ain't calling 911 like you said, but they just record this person dying because you want to you going to get it go.
They want to go
You
viral.
want to go viral, man, and that's sad. And and not said too much about the live here because they might cut us off. But the same but the same thing with live. You see a lot of stuff that's on live that shouldn't be on live.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you play a song behind what we are talking about, you know we're going Facebook jail, and that's the strongest thing that I
Crazy, man.
that's
That's
right there is not right. I just said like that. I ain't gonna talk about Facebook Live because this Facebook Live, this y'all,
y'all stuff.
this y'all stuff. But we
we
understand,
understand,
but we don't understand.
but we don't get it. It's just like I'm gonna tell you, man. The craziest thing to me, man, and I done got on live and did some crazy stuff. I get on here and I talk. I crack jokes on Cambria, Mika Grant. Them my
Yeah.
girls, man. I love them girls to death. Um, but this challenge right here is bothering me, booty. And I told our hometown friend Edwin Henderson has a podcast. That's lame, bro. So
Okay,
y'all
big
go
shout out to
follow
Cool.
that.
Big
Yeah,
shout out to Cool.
y'all go follow that. That's my guy. He trying, man. He new
That's
to it.
lame, bro.
Y'all know cool. But I
Lame
told him, man, the lamest thing that I've seen today.
today.
I saw it just this morning. To lock your child in the bathroom and say you can say all the cuss words you want while this
Wow.
door closed. Yeah, I know y'all done seen that. Now it's funny.
It's on
Yeah,
Facebook. Or
it's
something?
on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
It's a challenge where they take their little child, and now it's fun as out. Some of them fun as all
Right.
outdoors, but it lets you know the mindset of it. Because back in the day, when we were probably that age, if you told us we could say something, we probably would say the S word
Yeah.
or the. But these, I mean, I done seen some where they go woo. I'm talking about like a grown. Now you lock them in the room, tell them it's okay. Lock them in the bathroom, tell them it's okay. But after you get out the bathroom, don't say it no more.
Ever.
Picture that.
Ever or just
Yeah.
can't say it. No,
You just,
ever.
yeah. Just picture that though.
Oh man, it's
That's crazy to me,
yeah,
man.
man.
Why? Like, and there again, I know it's for views, and I
Right.
ain't just this super woke guy because, like I tell you, I get on here and do some silly stuff too.
Right.
But I'm not gonna never let Mia get in the room and say, "Hey, Mia, you got permission right now to say all the cuss words you want." But when you walk out of here, you can't say them no more. Now, if that's a mental thing that you doing with you and your child, that's cool. But I don't think it should be something to public
Public.
see,
Yeah. Yeah.
for views or whatever. Like
Yeah. Not for no
it's
challenge.
just crazy to me,
Yeah.
man. All these challenges, man.
Yeah. Challenges.
And I was scared for my daughter at one time about
Right.
challenges because it was so they were man people think about
Addicted.
kids going hospitals and everything,
Right.
dying and everything
Right.
over views, bro.
Views, man. And I had talked to a couple young cats, man, and I said, man, would you rather have $50 or 50 likes? They rather have 50 likes, man.
Lights, man.
Do you understand how contagious and addictive this stuff is, man? And it's for everybody. It's not
Yeah,
just for
adults, because sometimes I
man.
go look on my page. Let me see
Yeah.
how many lights I got.
Yeah.
How many-
I
So
think
we program though.
we program.
We
We
need to
program.
reset our hard drive too.
That's right. We said our hard job, but I think for I think the law should change. No, I think the law should change. I think instead of sending people to prison, I think they need to take their phone. They need to take their phone and they can't use nobody's phone.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If as a punishment, like you like, well, let me borrow your phone because mine locked.
Right.
No, they can't use nobody's phone. You know what I mean? Any phone they take up, pick up, they can't use it, and that would stop a lot of crime. I think it will because we so programmed, we so addicted to those phones, man, that we have to have them, man. You don't have to. That's the punishment. Take their phone. They can't use anybody's phone. They got to stay off social media. They can't call anybody. What are they gonna do? People can't function now without using their phone.
I'm one of them.
They can't function.
I'm one of
They
them.
can't function. They'll watch TV and their phone at the same time.
Me and
They
my
could cook and watch their phone at the same time.
now I'm bad on that phone. I ain't gonna lie. But man, me and my wife and daughter, we go out, man. Sometimes we just look around, and this how you see it. They out on the date now. This how you see.
Mhm.
No interaction,
Right,
no talking.
right,
This it.
hmm
And you know, my daughter got it bad.
right,
You know,
right,
she got it bad. But it's just it's a norm now.
right,
You know, and I get caught up in it myself,
right.
checking my phone, checking likes, views, whatever. But I don't know, man.
I seen this on a
That'd be
movie.
bad taking the phone though. Ooh.
It'd be bad. I seen it on a movie, and I said I got to have one of them. They was coming to a house, right,
Mhm.
and everybody had to seize their phone. Their phone was taken up at the door, and it goes in phone book, phone. Yeah, yeah. It go in a cell phone jail, and the jail had beds in it where your phone could lay down in the bed.
Mhm.
I said I got to have one of them. I got one right now at the radio station. It's a phone. It's a phone jail. Yeah, you put your when you it locks up. You get your phone. You put your phone. It goes into this jail called a phone jail. It got beds in there. That your phone just lay in that bed until you leave. So the meanwhile, while everybody's out there, mingling, it's no phones. So they
Mhm.
want human interaction.
Right.
I said
Right.
I got to have one of those right there. It was I can't remember what movie that I saw it on, but it's a phone jail. Yeah, you lock it in your jail. Soon you come in, whatever establishment, and just put the phone in there. Yep.
Well,
I said I got to have one of those.
that would be interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
What y'all got, man? Ain't nobody
Nobody
coming
coming. They just
saying nothing.
my
They
Facebook
say
live
yeah, I
don't went out.
seen it. Somebody was talking about YMCA program. I remember the YMCA in sports camp.
Do they remember what? They're back. Camp Atkins.
Camp Atkins.
Camp Atkins.
I
Camp
don't remember
Atkins.
that
That's
one.
behind the university. Matter of fact, they cleaning it up now. They're get ready to bring it back. Camp Atkins. That's where all the Boy Scouts used to go.
I remember
Boy
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 Scout.
Scout 75, Boy Scout 175. And matter of fact, the Boy Scout here is one of the oldest African American Boy Scout in the world.
I remember we used
In
to
the
meet at
world.
Butler. What's that church on what's that North Church Street?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Up the hill. Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot the guy name. Uh, that was over the Cub Scouts.
Cub Scout, Boy Scout, Girl Scout, brownies. Man, we used to have all that kind of
Lot
stuff,
of
man.
stuff
All that,
going.
all
That's
that,
why we couldn't. Our mind was occupied.
all the time,
Mind
all the
was
time.
occupied, man.
Yeah,
Mind was
I'm out occupied, man.
So let me switch since they ain't giving us. Now let me dig in the crate a little
Let's
bit.
go, let's go, let's go.
The baddest high school organization, and I ain't saying bad as we
Badass and good.
yeah the
What's say popular?
popular had
I,
it going on in
oh,
your
that's a good one.
era.
In my era, let me see. I'm gonna give you a name of it, then I can really kind of think about who was who. We had the Bone by Bone, ABA, PQ, Quartermaster, um, Sachet, Pure Gold,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, what they was it? Chrome Bone Crushers. What the Bone Crushers? No, the Crash Crew. Um, Powers of Pain, Legion of Doom. Um, it's a couple of more, but that's all I can remember right now. But the baddest, the baddest. I want to say the baddest. Oh man, I can say I'm gonna just say it like this. For us, like in step, all them got good. All them got their category. I say for a step, it's gonna be the Legion of Doom and Powers of Pain. Reason why I say those because there was one group, there was two groups, but they had the best steppers out of all of those groups.
Mm-hmm.
Powers of Pains had the best steppers out of a certain particular group. The Legion of Doom had the
I'm hearing the
best,
Legion of Doom.
yeah, had the best steppers out of organization. Matter of fact, since we talking about that, Marcus Knight. His brother
Mhm.
was one of the I think it was
Legion of
Legion of
Doom, right?
Doom.
Yeah.
Marcus Knight had to be at least by about 10, 19 years old, in front of them at Logan Hall. At
The
the
mascot.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he came out first and he was stepping with the crew. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was stepping with them because they came out. They opened up for the step show. Back it had to be in the 80s, the late 80s. Yeah, the late 80s. And he was in front of him, and everybody went crazy because he was a little boy, but he knew all the steps.
Mm-hmm.
He was stepping with him. And then
Me and
D,
Marcus used to think we could dance out. Me
yeah,
and Marcus, we call ourselves Kid and Play
okay,
back in the day. We
that's
were
it.
Kid and Play, baby.
Everybody could dance, man. I mean, dance, sing, whatever. But we had fun back then, man. And what's his name? D. He was one of the
ABA.
ABA.
DeAndre Crow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DeAndre
ABA.
Crow,
Let me tell you,
ABA,
John.
man. All
See,
of them.
I used to love the ABA. I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to be an ABA, but I was a jit.
Yeah.
That was when I was in, we had to be in the second grade. I was in Miss
Mhm.
Hornbuckle class. Had to be second grade, second or third grade. Third grade.
Right.
We had a little group called the Pretty Boys.
Pretty boy. Okay.
Yeah, we had a white t-shirt. We write our little girlfriend name on it, called a Pretty Boy. But in high school, we had PQ.
PQ.
We had,
I forgot about Kappa League.
yeah, we had KLI. Okay, we had PQ, KLI, OPI. I was OPI.
Mhm.
OPI had a spinoff. Guys got mad at each other and created some. Lamar's Raynham. They created something called 8 Ball.
A ball.
Yeah, they main focus was to terrorize OPI. They were bad. I don't know what happened. I used to go to a party and see Lamar's Ray and that Fields boy, Leon Fields.
Yeah, Phil.
Be scared to death. I was a little boy.
You're right.
I said PQ, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it. For the girls groups, I think we only just had, was it K Pearl or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, K
I
Pearl.
don't remember.
So y'all only had like one or two groups.
Yeah,
Man,
didn't
we
do
had
that.
rocks, man. They had in
Nah,
between the
I remember Z5Z.
Z5Z.
Z5Z, Jimmy Macon. B-Rock.
Yeah, B Rock. Yeah, Z5Z.
Almost a gang.
See, they had just started.
Tuskegee Public.
Yeah, they had just
Yeah.
started. They were way younger than me.
Yeah.
They had
yeah.
just started.
Jimmy
Z5Z.
Jimmy Macon and B-Rock.
Yeah, I remember, 'cause I had to-
Z5Z.
Before, yeah,
Let's
because I
get it
remember when
done.
Jim, I used to cut that in the back of the head
Mm-hmm.
when I was cutting hair.
Z5Z.
Z5Z, I remember that. Yeah,
Y'all don't remember Buddha was a bad barber, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Buddha done had. Let me see. I met him as a diceman.
a diceman. What's a diceman?
A
Diceman. Clear that.
Working at the factory, grass. You were making them yarn things,
Yeah.
cutting hair, a DJ. What I'm leaving out? Photographer. Man, it's so. I know I'm leaving some. Man,
Yeah,
this man
a whole bunch of stuff.
really had all jack. And rest in peace to his brother, man, Mark.
Mark.
Man, I remember when I first was raised, man.
Yes,
all
sir.
I wanted to do was talk to Buddha and Mark
Mm-hmm.
because I knew they would go have me right.
Right.
Because it was a thing back. It's a little different now.
Yeah.
But you couldn't put that square on.
Yeah.
And you couldn't protect it.
Right.
And I knew them two right there. I'd catch Buddha at a party. He might not even remember. We'd be at a party on campus, a house party,
Yeah.
and I want to talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Because I think you was always 32nd, right?
Yeah. 30 Yeah.
I want to talk to him while Ma had that little shop. I go
Right,
sit
yeah,
over there
yeah.
and talk to him. So man, these guys, y'all got some history in this thing, man.
Do you remember? You remember that night y'all was raised? Do you remember them Walsh's head got a hotel? You don't remember that, do you? Man, them Walsh's got us, man, down there, down in the country, man. Man, I had a stung on my neck, my lip, man, everything, man. I think,
remember that,
yeah,
man.
because you and Hightower raised together.
me,
Yeah,
Hightower, and
yeah.
the Smith dude,
Yeah.
and McCall, and
McCall, yeah,
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 man.
yeah,
Them
yeah.
Walsh's got a hotel, man. I'm talking about they tore us up, man.
he said, "LaBoo, kid boy said LaBoo always was his own philosopher."
Yeah,
Hey, and this joker been writing a book longer than anybody I know.
Yeah,
Page 19.
Page 19, man.
We we ain't went past page 19
Yeah.
yet.
Page 19 is a book in itself. It's
Booty
because
used to say,
everything goes back to page 19.
hey, some used to have it, right? That's so crazy. You look over that booty like this. It's in the book.
Is it the book?
It's in the book. Page 19.
Page 19, man. It's all about that page 19, man.
Page 19, but nah, man, I enjoyed knowing this guy right here,
Yeah,
man. We
yeah.
got some stories.
We got some stories,
We
man.
got some stories.
Yeah.
Some stories I can't even tell y'all about. Me and him was just talking about the other day up in here.
Yeah.
But he's legendary for the spade tournament.
Right.
Booty took that spades tournament, man, and made it what it was.
Right.
I'm talking about people probably got memories, man, trophies and pictures, all playing spades. Wednesday, this thing used to be packed
That's right.
every Wednesday. One thing I knew, if I wasn't gonna make no money any other day of the week, they coming in here Wednesday.
Yeah.
Coming in here Wednesday.
But I gotta give your flowers too, Willie, because you didn't have to do it the way that I had designed it to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the way it was designed to do was that nobody had an entry fee. You know what I mean? Because you didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And just in case what if nobody came and we had to get the money out. You know what I mean? And nobody really bought anything. But I like to give I give a big shout out to you because you took a gamble with it.
Right.
You took a gamble with it. And people didn't understand what was going on because I told them, I said, man, once you get an entry fee, I said, if we get an entry fee, we're gonna have really, really bad problems, man. Because I know us. I know us. You know what I mean? I know us. If you got 50 cent into that spade tournament, and if they do something they ain't got no business doing, oh, I want my 50 cent back. Now you're gonna be a big roughing on it. But if it was done, if you get in it for free, you know what I mean? And you get caught cheating or whatever, and they say, well, you got caught cheating, so yeah. They don't mind moving because they had no money invested. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the whole thing. When you was giving the money out, man, listen, man, it was a blessing because a lot of folks that was winning didn't have that kind of money, $100 and $150, man. He said, man, I can pay my gas bill now. But for free. The only thing you do was just win it. And some people spent all their money back into the club.
Kid boy said the booty had the legendary trap bags in the city. Went viral. What was that? What are you talking about?
Man, that was back in 92. 90, no, that was 92, 94. They wouldn't even try back. I just called and I put a tag on them. I put a tag on it. It was some bag pouches, book bag, and they had a pouch come with it. I had bought a big pallet of them. I had about 4,000 of them.
Right.
4,000 and I had said, I got to get rid of all these bags, man. How am I gonna get rid of all these bags?
Right.
But they were too small for actually really book bag to put books in. You know what I mean? But it was big enough where you can put like some overnight clothes in, and then you can put all this stuff. You know how you strap the little thing around your waist, you can put all that. Yeah.
Right.
So I said, damn. I said, make these trap bags, because that trap music was out and everything. You know what I'm talking about? So it went along with that. That when Jeezy was out, T.I. was out. I said, they got these trap bags, man. It didn't have trap written on it nowhere, but everybody had them. I had about 4,000, 4 or 5,000. All of them gone. And matter of fact, the last 4 I had, one dude, and I had them about like 3 or 4 months. I said, these are the ones I'm going to keep. They said, man, you got more trap? I said, no, I ain't got no more. He said, I said, I got 2, but I'm keeping myself. Because I was selling for like, at one time I was selling for $5. You know what I'm talking about? But it was a whole bag, man. I'm talking about. And then I said, well, the ones I'm keeping them. He said, man, I give you $50 for each one of them. I said, huh? I said, huh? I said, I'll be back. Where you gonna be in about 5 minutes? $50, P, that $200 for 4 bags, man. I was selling for $5 a piece, man.
Man, I get it.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Kerry boy, hey Kerry, get ready, man. When we get this thing on up a little bit, we got you coming, baby. Me and Kerry was in here Sunday.
He was.
We had something to eat, man, and we talked about it. I always call out. He had me throwing gang signs.
Yeah.
At the church.
Yeah.
Had me stacking.
Man,
I ain't have a clue. Stacking my butt. I wasn't no GDBD or none other than the first.
Give me before we leave, man. Give me a church story. Something funny that don't happen in church. We can't leave the church out. We can't leave the church out. Amen. Let me start it off. Now, when we were covered up, right? You have a candy lady that's in church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had a oh man, I can't get it out, Willie. We had a candle in the church. You know, a lot of time when kids be talking in church, you know, they'll pinch you or pop you like, shh, be quiet, blase, blase.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll pass over a piece of candy for some of the good kids that been acting obedient in the class.
Mm-hmm.
Not in class, but in church.
Mm-hmm.
And it's had to be out of 4 different candies. Well, actually 3 was peppermint, butterscotch, and then the hot,
yeah, the red, yeah,
red hot.
yeah.
And every now and then, if you're really, really good, you'll get some juicy fruit gum or some spearmint gum. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So us kids, you know, we love candy so much. You know what I mean? And every last one of those women that had that candy, they go down deep in their purse and they get that candy out. What to like perfume.
Perfume.
Man, you talking about, man? But we still eat it. We'll go to the water fountain. We'll run water on it to the taste of the perfume, get off of it. But we had to have it though, man.
I wonder why. So they had to have some perfume in the purse, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's their church bag. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that the church purse. That's the only time they take that purse is to church, and that candy stay in there. You know what I'm talking about? So it's soaking there. You know what I mean? And all the the women in there that had purse that gave you candy, it gonna have that perfume in it. It seemed like everybody had the same kind of perfume, same kind of lipstick. Avon, it was.
And do you realize Tuskegee had so many churches?
Oh yeah, still do.
Ah,
Tuskegee, well, I say Macon County got more churches per capita than any state in Alabama.
you think so?
Yeah, they do. They got over about 200 churches, man.
Mm.
Yeah, in Macon County, we only got what 13,000 people that live here, and they got over 200. Just imagine you're looking at 5 people per church almost. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, some churches got 50, 100. You know what I mean? But it's about 100, almost close to 200 churches just in Macon County. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Anybody got a church store? Y'all ain't been coming that much. What y'all want us to
and
talk
see, we
about?
go live wide open. And everybody gonna come in. Everybody gonna
Yeah,
have a
soon
lot of
we
stuff.
get a guest. Everybody want to send their. Why y'all ain't do that?
Why y'all ain't saying that?
Yeah, y'all.
And my live don't stop. I got this. My old live is still here.
Well, we could wrap it up, man.
Yeah,
We almost at 2 hours.
Yeah.
We've been on this thing, man, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in again. Please go like the Don't Say Nothing podcast.
What it look
page.
like?
Yeah,
Look like
it's on
that.
Facebook, and also go subscribe on YouTube. I'm gonna if you put it in and searching and it doesn't show up, I'm gonna post a link on
Okay.
Facebook. Buddha posted on his page. I posted on mine. We post, and just make sure you subscribe, man, so you can get the notification. And you know, when you're working out, this is a good podcast to work.
Right.
You know, just check us out, man.
Yeah.
I
And-
promise you'll enjoy it. You know, sometimes we may be a little long, but hey, man, it's our stuff.
That's right.
It's us. We ain't got no big boss.
That's
It's us.
right.
We do what we want when we want.
That's right. It's a positive pipeline here. And when we get off the air, you guys make a comment and let us know what kind of topic you guys like. We're not dealing with politics now, for real. So anything positive that you want to know about Tuskegee or you would like to, talk about in Tuskegee, some good old time like we were just talking about earlier because we missed out on a whole lot of different stuff. We were just rambling today.
We just rambling.
We just rambling because we got a guest coming in tomorrow. We're just getting it set up and stuff because we got a guest coming in tomorrow morning. So y'all stay tuned and logged in on tomorrow. But we just having fun here today, just going back to old time and just just talking trash and having fun and talking positive. You know what I mean? Yeah, staying positive. We're trying to do. So if you guys got anything that you guys want to talk about a little later on, and just put down in the comments. We're gonna read them. We're gonna go back and read them. We're gonna go back and read them, and keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Okay.
Appreciate y'all, man. My stomach over here punching me. So, Jay Clay, you joining in late, my boy, but Jay
What's
Clay
up? What's
be
up,
here.
Clay? What's
Jay
up,
Clay?
Clay?
Be here tomorrow, man. He'll be here tomorrow. Him and
That's right.
Pops, man. So
That's
y'all
right.
make sure y'all tune in tomorrow.
Tomorrow, special guest.
We're
in
gonna
the
be
building.
on time today. We had a little technical difficulty.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we kind of knew at this thing, so some
Yeah.
sound might come out, it might not. But we ain't going live till we get it coming out.
That's right. That's right.
So, Jay Clay, say what up, Kim.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Jay Clay in the building?
We'll be here tomorrow, baby.
Yes, sir.
So, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Keep pushing us, keep liking, sharing, loving, hearting, whatever you want to call it. And we appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I want to give a big shout out to
I
anybody.
want to give a shout out to my wife. I gotta go first. You give a shout out to my because he got me in trouble last time. When y'all see this shirt I got on, it says Tuskegee, right? I don't know if y'all can see it that good.
Yeah.
The city, then the university. So I saw this shirt when my wife made it, and I had to call and I asked. I was like, "Baby, what's the logic behind making the shirt?"
Right.
And she just said, with her, opening up the restaurant, being down here more, she see the love that people have for Tuskegee.
Right.
That's from Tuskegee,
From Tuskegee.
but 9 times out of 10, it's a shirt that says Tuskegee University.
Right.
You might then go to Tuskegee University.
Right.
So this shirt right here is for the people that's from Tuskegee. It says, oh, that was here from Tuskegee, and then in small print, small print, it says the city, then the university.
City, then
Basically
university.
saying
That's right.
it's Tuskegee first,
First,
and then the
university.
university came. So
That's when you get it right. You got to get it right.
you
Yeah.
gotta get it right.
Got to get it
So
right. Get it right.
y'all want these shirts? Holla at Word Nerd Graphics. She's on
Right.
Facebook, or come up here, talk to her. This is my wife's shirt. This is not my brand. I think it's dope. I'ma have them on because y'all know I love Tuskegee to death.
Right.
But shout out to my wife, shout out to my mom, shout out to my daughter. I love y'all. Um, that's it for me.
That's it. Okay. All right. I want to give a big shout out to my wife and kids. I love you guys. I want to give a big shout out to my whole entire family, man. I want to give a big shout out to the listeners that's listening in on this podcast and entertaining us, with what they're the topics that we having and some of the stuff that they're saying back. We're just keeping us entertained because the whole thing is for you guys to interact with us so we can be able to feed off you guys and making a positive, great positive podcast. And that's what it's all about. And I also want to thank Willie, man, coming in with this, man, and being able to do it with him, man, and having a partner so we can be able to do some things together, man, and just show people that, we can pull it together to make a lot of things happen. Because I see a whole lot in this podcast and bringing a lot of people together in the community, man. And if you want stuff to change, man, be the change, man. Be the person that because you waiting on people to make moves when you can make them yourself. Right now, man, we're in the position we got opportunity to do anything we want to do if we set our hearts and our minds to do it, man. We can do it, man. But just our laziness, you know what I mean, and our hate toward one another is slowing us down. So we got to change the narrative. We got to change the way we think, man. We got to reprogram ourselves. Like I said, change the hard drive, man, and
Hard drive.
clean it out, man. Because that computer ain't gonna keep on working with all the virus keep popping up. You know what I'm saying? Clean it out, and because it ain't gonna be squeaky clean, but at least clean it out. You see what I'm saying? Just clean it out, man. And what we can do, man. And I just want to be some of the people that get some started like this because it could be more podcasts right here in our community that feed on positive stuff, man, and bringing that energy. See that energy when you bring that positive energy, man, can't nothing stand in the way of it, man. Can't nothing stand in the way of that positive energy. So that's what we want to keep doing here. That's why I'm so enticed of just got to come in and just do this. Get up in the early. You know how long we've been up here dealing with this all day long just to get on here for an hour. But we up here 3 or 4 hours getting everything set up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's beautiful, man. And I just hope you guys just continue to tune in because it's a lot of stuff that you guys can get out of this, man. It's therapy, man. I'm telling you. Be able to check in. I would just want to thank all y'all for listening in and tuning in. Cause this right here, this gonna be a bad podcast. I'm telling y'all.
I'm gonna say this, man. I am not closing first no more because he just made my little closing.
But I,
Just look.
I ain't trying to say that,
Now
but
the
it just
first
came.
time he made me look bad in front of my wife. Now this time he making me look bad in front of
No,
my make me tear up over here. And all that. I ain't closing first no more. I'm gonna let Booty close from now on, and then I can come back and pick it back off Booty. Okay, I'm gonna pick it back off you, man. I ain't doing it no more.
it's
But nah, I'm just playing, man. We're just having fun.
it's a lot of times, man. I a lot of times when I'm on this mic, I sometimes I can't really control what I say. Sometimes God get in you and just jump in you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not no holier than thou kind of cat, but I do believe in right and wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do believe in treating people right. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my philosophies. And when you have that type of philosophy, it'll take you a long way, man. Your attitude. They always say your attitude determines your altitude, man. And I just I don't I don't demand respect, but I like to get respect because I always give mine first. And I listen. I despise disrespect. I'm telling you, man. I just don't tolerate. I got zero nonsense. I got zero tolerance of it because if I give my respect first, if I give my respect first, you don't have to you don't have to respect me back, but just don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Just don't disrespect me. That's just the way I feel. That's just my philosophy, and I always ride with it. And it take me all over the world. It take me all over the world. So, but I like to thank y'all. Just keep on tuning in. You guys gonna be able to learn a lot of stuff, man. Tune in. We have some fun. We have some kickback, some laughing, some good old times, some stuff you forgot all about. You know what I mean? And we got some special guests that's gonna be coming, gonna drop some knowledge on y'all too as well. Okay. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all go to Don't Say Nothing Stupid podcast. You know what I mean? Me and your host right here. We got that's right, amateur chef
Yep.
Streeter in the building. Yeah. Along with your boy DJ Buddha Rush, man. And we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all keep on supporting us because we're gonna have a big billboard back there where we're gonna have all our sponsors on the back of. So when we be shooting our video, they're gonna be able to see our sponsors on the background. So if you guys want to be a sponsor, we can put you guys on our banner that we're gonna be having in the back. So we want to promote all our local businesses, man. You got anything going on, just holler at us, man. Just holler at us. We can shoot you out on our podcast, okay? So this time, y'all, I don't say that much, but I will. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk that much, but I will. We'll see y'all next time. Don't Say Nothing Stupid podcast. See y'all later.